They all love the story till they end it. Yeah. They fake smile and I'm wild and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing your lies, let the circus begin. You love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. 304, always frontin' like she real online, but in person silent, not a bar, not a line. Kinda think she slick, but he copy my way. Whole squad of clowns, y'all belong in a cave. Let me throw shade, but still watch my views. Smiles fade, happy but misery ooze. Don't be too slow, still tryna keep pace. All of y'all mad cause I won't play fake. Yeah. Keep talking, I hit off. I'm the headline, you the rumor mill. I drop facts, y'all just pop them pills. They wanna be me but can't take the fire. I spit real bars, you just chase desire. Every post you make got me in your head. Rent free living, you're the walking dead. Keep that shade, I convert to light. You bark online, but you quiet on sight. Fake smile and I'm wild and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing maze lies, let the circus begin. Yeah, you love to hate me, that's a symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. Yeah. Don't need no crew, I'm my own protection. Truth hit deep like a resurrection. Keep my name in your mouth, that's promotion. While I'm moving like waves, all motion. All motion, yeah. Yeah, you scream loyalty, but your vibe say fraud. Keep your fake praise, I'm tight with God. When I step in, tension rise in the air. They mad, I'm the truth, they just can't compare. So talk your talk, but remember this fact. You love to hate me, but you still coming back. Yeah. Keep smiling,
Hey, hey. Happy Easter. I hope everybody has had the best day. And if you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you've had the best day. Prayers for anybody who needs them. What receipts, WTF? What receipts am I supposed to be bringing? I'm still looking for some of the clips. I haven't been able to put a video together yet. Yes, we see through it. So I haven't put a video together yet. I'm still looking for one more video, which has a lot of the stuff in there. But yeah, if there's other things that we talk about, I might. You never know when I bring out a receipt, honey. You never know. Hey, everybody. Hey. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. At least got to spend some time with friends or family. I saw Glam's post talking about, does anyone know this woman? I'm like, damn, that's funny as hell. I had a great day. Shout out to Jen, member for 1 month. Happy Easter, everyone. Watching from Minnesota. Man, we had a bad storm today. Also, I was watching yesterday, and I forgot to mention it. I was watching some really Kels. Yeah, we've heard his voice a few times. I was watching Midwest. They were I think they were called Mid to West, like storm chasers yesterday, and they were chasing a storm somewhere in the Midwest, obviously, and it was a crazy one. And we got one, not like that. Of course, we didn't have a tornado or anything. Kat is begging for help for her rent. That's who they're talking about. Kat said, her post said, I'm $500 short on my rent. If anyone can help me, that would be appreciated. If you can't, I understand that too. So she just moved into her place in March. She just bought a car, but you're short on your rent the very first month because clearly March is when she moved in. So you got to pay to move in and your deposit and things like that. This is her first month after moving in and now you're already begging for $500? Huff cans at one time and they said, knock, knock, who's there? Hoppy, hoppy, who? Hoppy, oh Lord. Right, that's what I'm saying, pretty. It's been a month. Let me send this to myself so I can show you guys because, not trying to show anything without a receipt. Let's see. Shout out to Billy, member for 8 months. Happy Easter, Outlawz and Connie. Right, if you can't afford it. That's what a lot of people do. I see a lot of people do that with, what's this? I see a lot of people do that with like their tax money and stuff. What is this? Hold on. Maybe she shouldn't have bought the car. Maybe she should have bought a cheaper car, like something, because if you're not going to be short on your rent immediately, hell with that. She's been eating out a lot with her kids too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing? Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull it up. All right. If you're over on Facebook, make your way over. All you have to do is get out of the live that you're in and scroll to the top of the page. Click that link, come on over into the chat at your own risk. If you see someone or something you don't like, all you have to do is block them. Keep your peace unless you want to tussle. But I'm not your babysitter. So if you get aggravating, annoying, or I just feel like it, I may mute you, but you can come back in 5 minutes and try again. Also, if you're watching this on the replay, #replay, let me know that we missed each other. And all of you guys can hype the live up after it's on replay and any videos in the video tabs. Lyric. So that's Maybay. Maybay is paying $3,000 a month. Kat is not. Heather, I'm not sure on that. I have no idea. I would assume not because of what she makes on social media, but I mean, I would assume if she could, she would, you know? No, Kat's not paying $3,000 a month in rent. No, that's Maybay. No, that's Maybay. Kat is the one who's begging for rent money, guys, not Maybay. So if you look here, you can see her post. She says, I'm $500 short on my rent. If anyone can help me, that would be appreciated. If you can't, I understand that too. Right, Carrie? It's crazy. I just don't get it. I mean, it's all good and fun to have a man pay or your woman pay or whatever, or to live with someone else, but it's also very empowering to be able to do it your damn self. Right? Hey, Sharon. No, not kidding. Oh, she's saying her rent and bills together is $2,800. Well, her rent, if she got a two-bedroom place where Tati gets hers, then she's paying with bills included, besides internet and cable and cell phone. They have like a package where you pay like $2.99 for your bills, like your electric, your water, your sewer, stuff like that. They pay $2.99 for their package for their bills, and then their rent is like for a two-bedroom, I think it's like $900 or something, $1,000. So she's probably paying about $1,200 for her place. So that means she's got that much in bills. Like she has as much in bills as she does rent, I guess. Right? Take that car and go dashing. That part. No, Lyric, I thought you meant 3,000. I thought you meant 3,000 in rent. I thought you were thinking that we were talking about Maybay. But I get what you're saying. As far as with her bills and everything. That's crazy. But she just moved in. Like, I don't know, CC. She got a place where Tati is, Christine, from what I understand. Now I could be wrong about that, but that's my understanding, is that she got a place there. Now maybe not. Hey, Colette. Not only that, if she just now getting really into the door, and that's not going to really help her pay no rent if her rent is over $1,000 plus her other bills, she needs a real job. Right, Cherry? Like, I mean, this is the first month. Right, Chop? Like, what's she going to do if this is her first month and she's already needing help? What happens? Is this something that she's going to have to do every month, beg for her rent? Because clearly, if this is the first month after you get your taxes, like, and you don't have it already, like, it's going to be an issue down the line. So does that mean that she just eventually moves back in with Maybay? Like, what? Whitney, it's on the screen. All right, Facebook, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Also, hit that thumbs up on the video. I'd greatly appreciate it. Bye, Facebook. They were talking about $500 a week for renting a car. I'm confused. It's probably when she had the rental because she just turned a rental in. So I wouldn't doubt if she was paying for the rental out of her taxes, and that's probably why her money went down the drain. I mean, who knows? Right, Bonnie? It's always five. There's no, maybe like 500, 2,000. Like there's certain numbers may always like ask for 1,500. Like it's always an even number too. Yeah, exactly. Sniggles. Yep. Hey, Eureka. Exactly, Cindy. There are so many like work from home jobs. And as much as she's on social media, she has to. I mean, she could find those jobs easily because if you're on TikTok, there's people posting about work from home jobs all the time and telling you which ones are hiring and where you can get them and all kinds of stuff. So I mean, she could do like a customer service job on top of doing the social media from home. You know, it's just crazy. There's no way that, especially the first month that I moved in, that I wouldn't have my rent, but that shit would have been put up and not touched. I don't give a shit. Same, Blicky. Same, girl. Same. I'd be at the pawn shop before I'd be putting a damn post on Facebook. I'd be doing something. I'd be going out and making extra money or something. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marissa. I mean, it would have to be. If this is literally the first friggin' month, like what? Yeah, Mrs. Turner, apparently not. She has money. She just doesn't want to use her own money. She wants other people to pay it. She shouldn't move into a place she can't afford. Many people are struggling all over that really need help. Yeah, but it's the first part of the month. Not only is it the first part of the month, people do still have some of their taxes. Maybe some people still have a little bit of taxes coming. Right, it's the first month. Now she'll say, well, it's not the first month because we moved in March. That's moving in. Like you paid to move in. You paid your first month and your, deposit and all that stuff. But this is like the first month that you're having to actually pay rent type thing. Right, Kelsey, that's what I'm saying. Victoria, that part, that's what's going to happen, most likely. I mean, she's going to give her some, she is. We all know Mary is very generous. So if Kat puts that post up, then of course she's going to get help from Mary, in my opinion. Let me see what this video is. Hold on. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what this video was, but I'm blocked from the page. So let me stop sharing and see if I can pull it up this way. That's funny. That's hilarious. Let's see here. He says content isn't available right now. Okay, let me try something else. Maybe she deleted it. She must have deleted that. Somebody sent me a reel of cats, but when I go to it, it says that's not available anymore. So she must have deleted it. Must have been a reel where she was asking for money. That makes sense. Yep, it looks like it's deleted. Maybe not. Let's see. Hang on one second, y'all. Trying to make sure to see if I got the right one. Yep, I guess she deleted that one. That's crazy. Not she deleted it. Let's see. Because I can't see it. That's weird. Oh, well, I can't see that, damn it. Ain't that a bitch? So yeah, sorry. Somebody sent me that. As soon as it was over, she deleted it. There you go. Was that when she was asking for the money and stuff, Blicky? I was just trying to figure out. I was like, damn, like, am I blocked? Because it still usually it won't show up. Connie, don't show it if you're still on. I'm not on Facebook. Usually it won't show up. Like if it's been deleted, it won't show up at all. And it was still showing up in my inbox. So I thought maybe I just was blocked, but no, it looks like it's been deleted. I thought somebody said she raised the 500. I don't know. She probably did. She probably did raise it. That's the video of her asking for money. Okay. So she deleted it. That makes sense. I believe they beg after paying rent, just a bunch of scammers. I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't. That way, they paid rent. Now they're broke. So they need to, replenish their amount. I wouldn't doubt that. I could see that happening for sure. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to this page because there was like a whole 3.5 hour live that we didn't even get to listen to. And apparently there was a lot of stuff on there that they talked about. So let's get into that. Because man, I heard a little bit of it on Blakey's live. But I didn't even go. I wasn't able to. I got called in last night for a transport. So I had to end last night. That's 2 Saturdays in a row too. I believe it was last Saturday too. I'm like, dang. Okay.
Back. Sorry. Yeah. I'm synthetical.
All right. I saw Tati was on TikTok. She said that she was gone. Remember when Maybay was saying that she was having issues and she had to help her daughter and stuff like that? Well, Tati was saying that she has been gone, that she was in California for a week. And she had this really pretty cat. She had this really pretty cat on her lap. It was a beautiful cat. Hold on. All right, let's see here. I never asked for help, and to do this, I'll never ask for help. I don't care. Yeah, I have there's I know some people. It was just a regular cat. I don't know. It's like a calico, I guess you would call it, like with a little white face, and it's a calico cat, just like a regular house cat. Regular house cat. Tibby's around here somewhere. Yo, you can hear me? Southern, you can't hear me? Yes, happy Easter. Yeah, gas is up. Gas is going up here too. She made $340. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Tibby should be in here if she's not. I'm texting her now. Okay. She was just in here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Right. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So Tati said that she had been gone for a week, that Baby P was at a family. She said she was getting ready to say where Baby P was, and then she was like, well, I'm just going to say that she's with a family friend. So I don't know where Baby P's at, but she said that she had been in, that she had been in Cali for a week, that Brandy was at work at the moment, and it was just her and the cat. And she said, like I said, she said baby P was at a family friend's house. So I have no idea. Clearly it wasn't maybe. Maybe I don't babysit. So.
Oh, let me get back to the comments.
Yeah, I was just not saying anything.
Don't get on until I'm ready. Don't tell me what to do.
I was texting.
Listen, this is my real life.
Oh, she said it later.
So if something happens in my real life and
I assume that's who she was with, was Brandy's ex-girlfriend, because the way she started to say who she was with, and then she changed it and said a family friend, I was like, oh, she's definitely with Kay. So that makes sense. I was assuming she was with Kay. But yeah, that makes sense. No, she's in Texas. She's with, like I said, when she said family friend, I think she was going to say, because I don't think Brandy and Kay are together. So she couldn't really say Brandy's girlfriend. And it's just too much to say like, oh, well, she's with Brandy's ex-girlfriend type thing. So she just said family friend. She's always crushing them. Those poor water bottles, honey. Yeah, she was on TikTok dancing in her little security outfit. But she may have got the week off, Diamond. I don't know. They're all friends, Doo-Doo. Her and Tati are friends. I guess because Brandy was at work. I don't know. Maybe she didn't sound like she had work today. But again, I don't know if Brandy went to Cali with her. I don't know how that went. But yeah, she said she had been in Cali for a week. So
I need to go get some or fix some or whatever the case may be, then that's what I'm going to do.
Because Patchouli, they see her as a family friend now. Because again, her and Tati became friends because Brandy was dating two other women, Josephine and another woman, and Kay was still in the picture as a friend. It's a tangled web that Brandy has weaved around her, is what it is.
I don't need your permission or anybody else's for that matter. Thank you very much. Keep it to yourself, sweetheart, because I didn't ask.
Oh, well, that makes sense too, vlogs.
At all. There you go. Anywho's.
I think something happened.
Anywho. How's everybody doing on this beautiful freaking day? Let me say.
I think something happened with Kat's public assistance. I don't know if she was trying to get public assistance from Cali, and then they finally cut it off and she didn't get it for Texas, because if you've listened to what they've said around that, she basically was like, it got taken away. And so I don't know if she gets public assistance now or not. Who knows? Linda keeps sending you messages. So she got money from CJ. Well, she probably got money from Mary, CJ. Somebody said that, hold on a second. All right. If Kat's on public assistance, she needs to go tell them she needs more. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she is.
Say hello to everybody.
She might get food
Hey,
stamps
Mary.
again.
Hey, Nat. Hey, New.
Yeah, but see, Kat gets money from DoorDash, money from social media. So yeah, she had to make fake pay stubs to get the place if she can't afford it. I wouldn't doubt it. They both lost their job. They didn't both lose their job, Karen. Brandy was at work today, and Tati was just posting in her security uniform. So I don't think they lost their jobs.
Hey, Gringa.
You can ask for time off from a job.
Hey, April. Hey.
Oh, there you go.
As I see y'all names.
That's what I think happened, Bonnie.
Make sure that I
Hey, Tiffany.
say hi to y'all. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Becky.
Right, Patricia.
Hey, Sierra.
Hey, May.
Hey, Yasmin.
Right, yeah, they don't give you more because you request it. That's for sure.
I
Okay, let's see.
have to hang this shit up. I'm serious. Like, I don't care what anybody has to say, or they say that I'm threatening or whatever. At the end of the day, this shit is about to come to an end. For real. I'm gonna have to go hard and like do something else, cause this ain't cutting it no more. I don't know.
So she said that because see, some places that you rent from, and I know some people are going to be like, how could they start eviction? But there's places down here that they start eviction. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter if you've been a month behind, nothing. As soon as you're 10 days past your rent, they start the eviction process. And then you have to pay all those fees so if you're 11 days late on your rent, the eviction process has already started, and then you have to pay all those fees and everything like that. They do it every month. Like, I know people that were consistently late on their rent, and I'm like, why are you? Because they literally would pay like $200 extra every month because they were a day late. I'm like, you need to get that shit in like 10 in your 10-day grace period, because this is ridiculous. But I had never knew that they did like the eviction process right away like that. But they do that here too. They will do it every month. Like I said, once you get to that 11 days, they start the eviction process. And I think they do that because they probably had so many experiences with people and letting them, get 3 months behind and then starting it and stuff. Yours does it after 10 days also? Yes. Now, a lot of personal, like private landlords won't do it that way, but I'm telling you, they're like that in North Carolina, Atlanta too. Yeah. Down here, and like I said, because we have so many people that'll move back that need places. So if you're not paying, they want you the hell out of there. I give a 3-day notice to pay or quit. After that 30-day notice, then eviction. That's crazy. Yeah, they don't play. But property management companies usually have that in there. They usually have like a clause in your lease that says if you're past the 10 days, eviction process will start immediately, and it goes from there. Oh, wow, Kelsey. Yeah, they do like every single day that you're past is like a certain fee or whatever. Bartender notes to raise my kid. Yeah, I did bartender. I did all that. CNA, bartender, whatever I could. And went to school.
I don't know. Hey, girl, hey.
She's quitting social media?
But, yeah. Hey, Miss Flavors.
Yeah, Coco. Yeah, Bonnie. They do that in PA too. Yep. So, in other words, it looks like Kat raised $300 and some, and then Maybay said that she would help Kat with the rest by selling her clothes. So it looks like Kat raised the money. Looks like she raised the money and she's there for another month. Now, again, she should work her ass off, work as many DoorDash as you got to, and have that shit ready for the next month. Or if she doesn't, then it's going to be a constant cycle where she's constantly $500 or more short. Oh goodness, I wish I could say that I hadn't paid since 2000.
And I think I'm going to unblock everybody here, and
oh Lord,
I think that I'm going to only have my VIP be for supporters, and if they want to be a part of that, they're gonna pay the $10 to be a part of it, because my channels are all suffering, and no matter how much time I put in here, it's not.
It doesn't look. I mean, they could have celebrated Easter, but like I said, it looks like Baby P was with Brandy's ex-girlfriend for Easter. And Tati even said that because people were like, why don't you go do something productive with your child? And Tati was like, well, she went to church this morning and did an Easter egg hunt, and she did the most, for Easter. Apparently she did that with Kay, though, which is crazy because, I mean, I get it. May gave her the money first, and all she had to raise was $340, and she made it during the live and then ended and deleted. Well, that makes sense. So she made $340 just from that live. That's crazy. Add what to my list? Add the Bob Barker. My dad met Bob Barker. Actually, my mom, my dad, and my grandmother, may she rest in peace, all met Bob Barker. I had to watch it. Right, exactly, Christine. Which we've said, like, if the dark side is going, we said it in the last week. If the dark side is going to be somewhere where she constantly complains and tells people they're weirdos for coming over there and ask them why they come over there if they don't like her and all that stuff, then she may as well just stay on Maybay Life. Like, if you're going to discourage people from coming to voice their opinion, then why even have the damn page? Yeah. Yeah, they went to Cat. I didn't know Brandy went. I just knew Tati said she had been gone for a week, but I assumed she probably did go with her. But yeah, so it looks like Baby P went with, at least Baby P got to go to church and got to have her little Easter egg hunt. But man, at 3 years old, I wouldn't have missed that for the world. Ain't no way.
It's not working, so, you know, either that or I'm going to have to stop social media completely. Figure something out. Or, I don't know, because I figure I'm putting more hours. I put more hours last night and it didn't do anything at all. They just might win after all. They just might win. Let me see. Who do I have blocked? This is no longer going to be able to be a place just for my supporters. My supporters
just
are going to have
started,
to be on.
We just started. The only thing, just a quick rundown. Kat was begging for $500 to help with her rent. She said she got about $2,800 in bills. She was short $500 for the rent. It looks like she raised $340, and then May was going to help her with the rest. So yeah, girl, she quit already. She threatens to quit every 6 months, right? And now we're on Maybay. Maybay's talking about she's going to quit social media because as much time as she puts in, the money just ain't there. So that's all. We just started. I've only been live for like 32 minutes. I will say that my dad and my parents both said that Bob Barker was very snappy. And as soon as the cameras would cut, he was like makeup, like on their ass. So I remember them talking about that like as I was growing up.
Fan base.
She was on at 2:00 this morning. Yeah, because last night, as soon as I went live last night, she ended. And then she went to Facebook and started selling clothes. Right. She's doing VIP in a different place now, not on YouTube. So who knows? She just keeps moving them around.
If I can figure out how to get them.
Right, pretty.
It's been a while.
Yeah, Bonnie, that's basically what my parents said years ago. And he had a little issue with the ladies. Jesus.
I'm just going to ban them again. I don't want to. Thank you, Ashley. I've already saw Andy. It's been kissed by the gods. So please click. Be funny, and I love it. You are the funniest person in America. I just want you to know that, best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely incredibly funny, and I love it.
I guess. I couldn't believe she sat there talking about.
I love it, sweet peaches.
How weed was illegal, but yeah, her man smokes.
I really got to go through that makeup drawer and get rid of a bunch of stuff, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You hear the lawnmower outside?
I'm not going to, Kathy.
I told y'all I hate noise for real.
Oh,
like
Lord.
I cannot stand it, bro.
Right, Bonnie? It's crazy.
Shut up! Like,
right,
I
Christine.
hate it. This is why I don't like living with nobody, because I don't want nobody to be like,
Right,
Why you're
Diamonds.
telling us all to shut up all the time.
Right.
And, you know.
Because Maybay Life, she had made it to where there was no negativity there. That was supposed to be the place where her followers could come, even though she says that same speech about her every member or VIP group she does. But yeah, that was supposed to be their place where no negativity, and she'd block whoever and all this. But now she's saying, no, I'm just going to do the VIP. They can pay $10 a month if they're searching a place like that, then they can just pay. It's crazy. Buy her turkey for 1 year. They will be competing to see who can beg the hardest. Oh, Lord. Oh, I can't do the sucking on the candy. Yeah, hates noise. Yeah, she's the one that makes the most.
On TikTok is because it's kind of dark on my skin still. I see the coverage, but I can still see the tattoo very much. But
Right,
it does
Dudu?
say you're gonna need more than one.
Exactly, Vlogs.
So and it is darker. I feel like it's darker than my skin.
I wouldn't doubt it, JC. Okay, let's see.
Didn't say nothing.
Well,
about
damn,
it.
I thought this live was long, but most of it's just her doing TikTok reviews.
On my chest, you see my chest tattoo?
I know it looked a little.
Right, mostly hard as hell.
Girl,
Because I can get them up on
Right,
my legs.
Brenda?
You're lying.
girl, I'm double caked up.
Aha! Cake ain't got nothing to do with them legs. Uh-oh. I bet you had to wiggle it around just to zip them up. Yeah, shimmy shake was cute. They fit.
I guess.
No.
Now what is she eating? But every time somebody says something about her eating, that's what and she has, I don't know if she ever did say I think she had denied that she was an addict to food. I think people were telling her, like, you're definitely have an addiction to food. And she's like, no, I don't. But the way that every time somebody says something, she says, I haven't eaten all day. I'm like, sounds like an addict of something else, because that's always the first answer. I haven't done that. What? And there'll be literal videos of her from the same day eating, and she's like, I haven't eaten all day. Like, damn.
Girl.
Tuck it. They fit.
No, I need those.
They fit. They actually look cute.
These lose 40
And you're
pounds.
short. That's cute.
I need to lose 40 pounds to fit it really good.
That's cute.
Hey, girl.
No, to fit them really good, you lose 5 pounds.
She admitted it one time. Okay.
No,
These is cute though.
those are cute.
As long as it's her
You
idea,
gotta do a video.
or as long as she admits it freely. But if somebody says it this goes for everything, not just about food. This goes for everything. If somebody in the comments says something, it's a blow up. It's not true. But if she comes to it on her own, then she'll say it. It's like, girl, and usually it's years later after the comments have been saying it for years, but it's just hilarious. It's like, damn, it's okay to just be like, yeah, you might be right. Like, you don't always have to be the one right.
No.
Oh, you're gonna do one?
Mm-hmm. And these things, those lip things.
These
Mhm.
angel.
Yeah. And what is this? I don't know what that is.
My
Ooh,
goodness.
Rim Beauty.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a lip mask, I think.
No. It's like putty.
Well, girl, if you know what it is, why you asking?
Oh, look, and I think you'll like this. Smell this. You like vanilla.
I love vanilla. It's
Matter of fact, you can have it. It
That's
smells
right,
so
Tina.
grown and sophisticated. Vanilla.
Oh, she
It's
did,
like a
Sheena.
grown-er's
I missed
vanilla,
that.
not like a kid vanilla or an old lady vanilla. It's good, huh? You can have it here.
See.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
that's
she
why.
blame
You
you
know
for
I can't see. My eyes are trash. I said, oh, I'm gonna ask my sister.
Did she say that, or you're just saying that, sissy? I was gonna say I would doubt if she did, but Kat blocked me because I asked, did she think Whitney played? Hold on, it scrolled too fast. If Whitney played a part in her getting herself together. Oh, I guarantee you she blocked you for that. That's crazy. But I'm sure she sees it as like she was forced. But the thing is, this is and they they will, of course, I think certain people want to paint Whitney to be the bad guy, but let's not forget, even though maybe now, since everything, maybe makes it seem like she never wanted Kat to leave, and this was all, it was all Whitney, but the whole point is that everybody in the house, allegedly, from what May said, again, this is what she said, um everybody had came and said, we're leaving, we don't want to live here with each other, I don't want to live with this one, don't want to live with that one. And Kat was Buddha, yeah, she got, being hit by a car is still murdered. But Maybay's always said that her mom was hit by a car. She's always said that she got beat up and then somebody ran over her, which if you read the report, it says that she did have massive head trauma, or something about head trauma, and then she got hit by a car. But I will say that story about her mom, may she rest in peace, tragic story. She has said that her mom was hit by a car. Um, you know, hey, hey. But yeah, being run over by a car is still considered, unless it was a tragic accident, but from the sounds of it, the way she was ran over, that's still considered murder.
What this is?
It says,
I don't know what that is. I can't do nothing with that.
I need a light. Ooh, I want these.
Oh, the curtain.
No, these.
Yeah, they're curtain lights.
They're rainbow.
I got them on TikTok. Oh, I made them rainbow, and it says my name too.
Where?
When I turn it to where it says my name, my name will go like this across the bottom. Maybe
Oh, that's cute.
you can put it in your phone on the app to make it do what you want it to do. I thought it was super cute.
Okay, let me see. I feel like if I put it close to my face,
Well-
it'll get blurry.
Huh?
So I think when I think when people excuse me, I think when people hear OD, they immediately think that someone passes away. But I think her parents, obviously her dad OD'd a few times. And I do think that her mom probably OD'd too. But just because you OD doesn't mean that you pass away. Um, but even as far back, I went back and I did find one clip where she's talking about her mom, and she does say the same thing, car wreck. And she's talked about like that her parents both OD'd. I think she had found her dad at one point when he OD'd, but they had survived those ODs. How can her mom rest in peace knowing? I don't know. Shoot, I don't know if she is resting in peace. I said, may she rest in peace. That's not my decision. People say hit and run, not murdered. I mean, I think it's the same thing, really. It depends. Well, if she got beat up before the car ran over her, though, I think that's a little bit different.
What? Here, come under here.
Cooling.
Turn on this light right here.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Cool. I'm seeing it really.
Just flip that switch.
Yeah, Dudu, he did.
There we go. Cooling.
How many of y'all would play a wig game with me?
Under eye balm.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna ever do with that.
Under eye.
What do I have under my eyes? I don't have bags.
That's what they for. People with
Oh,
bags.
somebody can.
Right, just a girl, yeah. I think that's where people got
How many of
confused,
y'all
though.
would play a wig game with me?
Oh, Lord, not wig game.
Anybody?
Not playing, not gambling again.
Want the gap in my back.
Wait, what? A
The
gap in
gap
her
of the
back.
pants.
No, like
Oh, I was like,
the
wait.
gap, like it's in your butt way out here.
Mm,
I feel like that looks so not real.
mm.
I only want people
Her
that
gap is really big. 'Cause she did her butt really big
I
though.
don't want really big. And I don't want a gap either. I don't want people to know my butt fake unless you've seen me before. And you know it's fake. I want people to go, oh, it's a nice little butt. I
A
want a
regular
medium
butt. Yeah.
Yes. But a good stomach though. My
Girl.
sister said go get a pick. I don't know, something with a P.
Yeah, that's the tummy tuck, girl. Paniculectomy,
Yeah.
something like that.
Right,
Tummy tuck.
Cheryl?
Where they take off the bottom apron.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I haven't been on, so it's gonna be in for me.
Oh, it's gonna be ant for me too. It's always ant for me.
I don't know why.
Because I told you I have supporters that'll watch, but not that want to throw gifts.
Yeah.
I don't have that type of support, and that's why all the people, the trolls, be on here like, your supporters pay for your life. No, they don't. Not at all. What are we talking about here? I'm not saying that none of my supporters have never helped me, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. But I'm talking about on TikTok, the supporters there, which are probably not even all the same people that are here. But no, that's not it at all. They don't pay for my life. If that's the case, I wouldn't go through what I go through.
Especially when you see other bigger creators on there. Girl,
they get paid.
Hello?
And I don't get paid on here. Don't forget your vanilla. Let me go get those press-ons for her real quick.
No, yeah, they want none.
The hell?
Well, then she don't have to have it. I'll give it to somebody else. Ooh. YouTube. This made my life. The wipers. Thank you. Some money for your wipers.
Oh,
I'm gonna send it to you now. Her name is Celine. Thank you, Celine.
Thank you, Celine.
Thought they paid for her fucking windshield wipers. Like what? Oh,
We got $10 to the
crazy.
wipers. Thank you.
That's insane to
I'm gonna
me.
send it to you right now.
Eureka.
Oh, dang it, I ain't going nowhere. Wait.
Is your window down?
Right.
Would swear, Nature, she would swear that's not the case because she only asked for 1,500. She says that they didn't send that, and even if they did, that wouldn't be getting her into the place because it costs way more than that to get into a place. But definitely helped for sure. Damn, that thunder. That sounded like what we had today. The thunder, right? That shit sounded like it was coming through the damn wall.
Oh my gosh.
You thought she wasn't wearing pants? Right, pretty. That's just crazy.
You don't got what? Your shoes are right here. You want a jacket?
Yeah, the cat deleted hers. Because like I said, somebody had sent me Cat's Live, and I could still see what she looked like in the screen, like in the thumbnail. And when I would go to it, it just would say like this content isn't available. So I thought I was blocked. But then when I went to her page and looked for the thumbnail, it wasn't there. They said that she raised like $340 and then she deleted the live afterwards. Shout out to Sissy for that super chat, Connie, just in case May needs wipers. Well, she ain't getting it. Must be nice to be a prideless user, right?
Oh, they're up.
Somebody else might get it for their wipers, but not them.
You don't need the shoes, right?
Probably outside or in his bedroom, Christine. Crazy.
I'm gonna turn this air off up here. Some Tylenol. Matter of fact, just grab me one of the bottles and bring it up here. The first bottle you see at the bottom shelf, there's two bottles. They both the same. Because I ate them Quest chips. It probably made my blood pressure go up or something. Oh, we know you're too bougie. That's why you ain't got windshield wipers. I'm just playing. Use today. Foundation. Now we already moisturized my face. Oh, it still feels very moist.
Oh, okay. So y'all the reason why we got to start.
May I had an iPhone 12. It was so slow. I had to upgrade.
You mean 340?
I don't have no money to upgrade.
You mean 340? I watched it, and as soon as she got the last 140 that she needed, she ended and it said unavailable. Well, that makes sense. She probably didn't want people to be able to go back and clock how much money she got. That's crazy. Again, first of the month, people got money. And the weekend, people get
Maybe
paid.
I could use one of my pay here. I have to ask my wife if I can use one of them apps to get me a new phone.
Oh yeah, Shonda, that too, probably.
My phone, it be doing weird shit.
Right, madam?
It be glitching. It be
no way.
It be like look
like. What's the name or nothing on it?
What?
Did you guys see? I don't know if you guys follow the whole Caitlyn and there's Caitlyn and Kelsey, Britton, and the scammer guy. I can never think of his name. Over on TikTok, and he scammed a bunch of people, and he was with this girl, and they're all like they all do TikTok. Um, and he had all these victims that were coming forward saying like he was supposed to do this shit for me, like they had given him money to do things and he never did it, and he finally, after such a long time, finally went to jail for it. Of course, he's saying he was innocent, but even his girlfriend that was with him at the time, Caitlin, has said that yeah, he was scamming people, and that's why she left. One of the reasons she left him. I cannot think of his name. Damn, I'm gonna have to look it up because it'll drive me nuts.
Cracks or anything.
No.
Maybe you could turn it in and get another one. It's paid off.
Yeah, I bought it cash. No, ain't no cracks.
I'm gonna take it to Apple and see.
I just keep it for
Clayton.
backup phone.
I think his name is Clayton. Yeah, Clayton, Caitlin Schultz and Clayton. And they were on there, and he just went to jail for like fraud and financial scamming and shit. I mean, he ended up they thought it was like they thought that had done it to a few people. Come to find out, it was like thousands and thousands of dollars that he scammed.
Since somebody dropped my other one.
Clayton Rice, yes.
Somebody dropped your phone?
Mm-hmm. In the water when they had it.
Oh, girl, that was the Kool-Aid. Is that,
Oh Lord.
girl, you got the red.
Have y'all seen anybody who's on TikTok? Has anybody seen the Mike the lineman story? Anybody seen Mike the lineman story? If you're on TikTok, you've probably seen it. Let me know in the comments.
All of a sudden, she you didn't give me the red one. My fan, my supporter
Exactly.
got
so why
me.
do you need another backup phone?
Because I don't like that little ass phone. I'll be like trying to see on that little phone. I use it for Snapchat. I'm grateful for it.
Right, Carrie?
I want a phone where I can do everything on it, and I can't see. My eyes are too bad. Girl, well, I found my glasses the other day, and it gave me the worst headache
Oh
out of
shit,
this
Fox.
world. This eye was like a magnifying glass. I used this eye to see on this eye. I said, why didn't it make both my eyes
I
like
agree,
magnifying
madam.
glass? This eye, if I put it over here, I can see real good. But if I put it over here, I can see better, but whatever. It don't really do nothing. I was like, what the fuck is the point of me having?
So if you've seen the Mike story, Mike, if you've seen the Mike story, in my opinion, the girls who posted it were doing it because they knew he was married and they knew it would blow up and they knew it would go viral because they did a whole like 10-minute sit down video explaining it. If you guys don't know what happened, this girl posted her friend, they had went out, two girls, right? They had went out in Alabama. It was the lineman rodeo. Her friend met this guy. They had this fantastic time, spent 5-6 hours with him. And they posted this little video that said, I think my friend found her soulmate. TikTok, do your thing and find him. Well, come to find out, he was married. He even had his wife's initials. It didn't look like wife's initials, but he had a tattoo on his wedding band, everything. Ended up he's married. Wife comments, "Hey, this is my husband. He's explaining this to my our two children." All this stuff. Well, they did this 10-minute sit down video, and in the video, people assumed that because they put the video on there that the dude didn't ask for her number. Come to find out, he did have her number. They actually had texted. So why did you need to find him if you had his phone number? I think they did it all because they knew it was going to blow up. Because the bartender also did a video and said that she warned them about the group of guys and told them that they were most likely married or had a girlfriend at the very least. So in my opinion, they had the number. They didn't need TikTok to find him. It was clearly put out there because they knew it would go viral because he was married. Because they even had a post and it was the two girls standing there like weeks before this happened in February that was like, a weak man and an insecure woman hate to see us coming. Let's be real. They did that shit on purpose. They knew what was up because again, if you had his phone number, why did you need them to find TikTok to find him? They knew what was up. they're not going to get their money back. I don't know why they even gave it to her. I'm only giving money that I'm not going to miss. You can't take everyone's word that they will pay you back. I know that's true for sure, madams. Yeah. If I'm going to give money, it's I don't expect it back.
Having a 3D magnifier on. My head is still hurting, bro.
Ooh, you just took it. Could it get in your bloodstream?
I don't think so. And I think I'm dumping at the same time.
From the kid? Oh, from the
M&M's. You hear my stomach? It just said, I did it to myself. The headache I didn't do to myself, though. That shit been hurting on and off all day. I can't even get my makeup finished. I feel like that.
Oh yeah, and
see
now
her?
I've heard that the girls want to start a podcast together or some shit. Which I will say, the blonde chick, she had like 100,000, 115,000 followers already. So I mean, she did have a
Connie.
good
That's Connie.
what? What'd she say?
That's me. That's Connie. You see her? Connie. That's Connie.
The fuck?
That's me. Diva.
Did she just say that's
Help.
Connie? It must be the white chick poster that she must have the white chick poster up there. Because I'm pretty sure she just pointed at her damn wall and said, that's Connie. I'm pretty sure I heard that right. Maybe she has a family member or something that's named Connie. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure she just pointed at her wall and said, that's Connie. Did y'all see that? It has to be the white chicks. I would hope it's the white chicks poster. Lord. Bonnie. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. She told Kat, that's Connie. She said it twice.
I can't even get my makeup finished. I feel like that. You see her? Connie. That's Connie. That's me. Diva. Help.
That's crazy. Now she's got a shrine to me.
Time for this shit. Not today. Not me. Everything must go, including maybe. Y'all could buy me.
Let us pray.
Y'all want to buy me? No, I'm just
Right,
playing.
Eureka? That's what I heard.
Q-tips.
Yep,
Kathy.
absolutely.
Right, Mary?
How many you need?
She does vlog.
Maybe 4.
4?
I mean, I don't blame her. I can see.
Some people come over to borrow sugar and flour. She comes over to borrow Q-tips,
I'm not
guys.
borrowing them. I'm not giving
She
them
comes
back.
over to take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them in the washing machine. Come on.
Have you seen the place?
Wife.
That's crap.
It's storming. I can't get over it.
Because it was over.
I was up early this morning, and I was gonna go on an adventure,
Mm-mm-mm.
but my
Oh,
stubborn
Lord, Eureka. I didn't even read that.
person that I know
She does. Oh, madam.
was being stubborn. It wouldn't let me come and be stubborn with her. So, yeah. So, I had to
Probably.
stay home. So I threw a fit and went to sleep.
Wait, what?
I went back to sleep
I went back to sleep this morning too.
and then wake up till 2 o'clock.
Oh, no.
And I said, oh my God, I have to do drugs. I'm sorry. I think that is like the lowest
I
shit
need to lose
ever.
100 pounds. I need to jump start.
Shut up, you ignorant ass, before I get a belt and beat
What'd
your
you
ass
say?
on live. Too broke to do fucking drugs. They should cost money. I would never lower myself enough to do drugs. I'm sorry. I think that is like the lowest
I
shit
need to lose
ever.
100 pounds. I need to jump start.
Shut up, you ignorant ass, before I get a belt and beat your ass on live.
So, Whitney, she wanted to come see Whitney, and Whitney said no. Funny. She probably has a shrine for you, like the one Helga had for Arnold. Oh my God.
Everybody got to start somewhere.
Not with damn drugs.
I
You'll
don't
start to
know,
smoke
Jen.
crack?
I have no idea, Jen. No,
I'm gonna beat you with my shoe.
that's why I rewound it, Karen.
Shut up, cat. You ain't doing no damn drugs. You can't afford no drugs. That's what you get for life.
Look.
You gotta stand up. That's what
Oh,
stopped.
she just smokes it up with your man, like she used to with Ivan. She don't have to pay for it. Because wasn't maybe the one on here talking about you smoke weed and that's illegal. Like, girl, everybody around you. I can't stand the way she talks to Kat.
Stops it. You got to stand up.
She does it to everybody in her life, in my
Nathan taught me
opinion.
that. You have to not sit up. You have to stand up on your feet, flat. Get up.
On her feet fat.
Your toes.
Did you hear that? Oh, well, that whole thing with her whole story about that picture I posted, which again, she clearly missed the point. It was a screenshot from TikTok, like it wasn't even mine. But the whole bitch fest that she had over me saying that they looked alike, and that picture, that was all her feelings. That's Kat she's talking to. She thought Kat looked crazy in it. I feel like Kat looked the same as she looks when she's live. Clearly, she was live.
You got to stand up.
Stand up.
Use your other foot. That you see, your body don't want you to do crack. You see what happens when you talk stupid? No, but they said since I had bypass, it's a part of the.
It's just jokey jokes. She's just joking, you guys. She's just joking. That's just how they talk to each other.
The dumping thing, it makes the something from my stomach come up. I forget what it's called.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I have to look it up.
File.
Oh,
I wish I would
Right,
do
Mary?
some damn drugs. Ugh. Not me. I'm sorry. They can feel however they want to feel about me feeling some type of way about people who use drugs, but
they said you be on the pills.
pills?
They said,
What pills? Tylenol? Where I got some pills at?
I say you pills.
Oh.
I mean, we do all remember when Whitney straight up asked her if she took her perk yet. And then she played it and was like, at first she said she was talking about blood pressure pills. Then she played the clip and then she said her purse. Why the hell would Whitney ask you if you've taken your purse yet? That didn't make no damn sense. That's why people say that.
Well, hell.
That's definitely one reason.
That's something new to me. I heard him say something about perks. They keep saying I did perks. I mean, I know they tell me what perks are, but I still don't know what perks are because I've never had them,
Oh my God.
Everybody knows me in real life. No, I don't do no goddamn pills. I barely take Tylenol.
As many surgeries as she's had, I guarantee you they have written her a Percocet 5 or something for her post-op. I guarantee you. Like, it's a prescription medication for pain. I mean, it's not that hard of a concept.
They want me to be a drug addict so bad.
Right.
Why?
Very much so.
They want me to be a slave, so don't feel bad.
I don't know, Pufane.
This shit is crazy when you wish bad things like this on people.
Oh,
Doing
yeah.
drugs is not a good
They
thing.
was like,
Right, she got a plug for
when I posted
everything.
the video of me saying like I don't have to get away no more.
She got a plug for everything. She can get Whitney Coca-Cola. She can do all these things. But even now, after years of people telling her, yeah, she said they gave her tramadol after the gastric, but she had the tummy tuck too. I'm sure they gave her something after that. I would assume so. I mean, most of the time they don't do it without giving something.
Uh-huh.
They were like, don't worry, in a week she'll be begging. She's gonna be out her place and the car gonna be repoed. I said, "Hey,
Oh, wow.
tell me how you really feel, Linda."
That's so rude of people. People are just so evil and rude. And then if you do need help, it's a sin. Like, oh my God, she's trying to make it. Look at her, stupid. Like, what? Like,
Oh my goodness.
it's so crazy to me.
Oh, I almost stepped on that. I'd be out of practice.
I don't know. I don't know. It just don't make sense to me.
Or doesn't know what
It's
it
so
is.
negative. I don't know when it be turned into
I
all of
said
it.
that. I said,
Yeah,
when
you
did
remember
social
that?
media turn negative?
To nothing but bullies. I mean, it's always been negative, but not like
Not
this.
like that.
And like it's
There
so
used to be
bad now.
people
It
that-
used to be rules against this shit, but
There
now
used to be people that was you would have a couple. Like obviously you can't please everybody. I feel like
it's become a fucking trend to be an evil bitch, like literally.
Oh my
It's become
God.
the thing, just to be a horrible person. It's weird.
Because you can't, but no, it's like nobody likes you.
I know.
I used to have somebody people. Like you.
If one person don't like you, nobody likes you.
What the heck? What happened?
I waited on the live last night and finally went to bed. Y'all was up too late for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here early today. I've actually been on for 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, the people are so weird.
Yeah, Kat's girls are teenage and preteen. They're right around the like 12, 13, somewhere around in there. So yeah, her kids are definitely old enough. I mean, she's talked about her struggles with mental health and the fact, sometimes she can't get out of bed and things like that. So they're obviously pretty independent kids. So yeah, she could definitely work. I mean, even if she worked while they were at school. But it's not like they're old enough to be by themselves. I mean, they cook for themselves and everything else.
Weird.
That's what I'm saying. Be the same people that talk about you will never get your life together, and then I'm getting it together.
But this is the thing.
You're not gonna last long. You're gonna fail. Like,
women wishing downfalls on other women for no reason is insane to me. Like, okay, they claim they have 1,000 reasons not to like me, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't like Kat because she's associated with me, but Kat's done nothing to nobody. Like, what are we talking about here? God. And you only believe stories.
So you mean to tell me that somebody commenting like you're going to have to get it together because this is your first month and you're already needing $500. Like, what are you going to do next month? That's not liking her, or that's just being straight up. Like, they always take it back to, oh, they don't like me. They don't like me. And she always wants people to think that nobody likes people around her strictly because of her. But what about and they say Kat hasn't done anything to anyone. I have no issue with Kat, but we're still going to discuss the things that go on because that's what we do, damn it. They always want to take it back to like, oh, they don't like me.
Stories about me. You don't know me as a person at all.
I never claimed
to. Because if you did, they would be like, oh, she's really chill. You know what I'm saying? If they knew me in real life, that's what I'd be saying. Like, I hate that a lot of my people that know me in real life won't speak up because they don't want to be bullied.
I think that's so weird.
They don't want to be bullied. They're like, I don't want to be bullied in real life and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, that's crazy that none of y'all will vouch and say like, I am this person. You know what I'm saying? It's insane to me.
I do a lot of time.
But they don't care what you say because they just think that you're saying whatever just to, but they're not going to listen to them either. They've already got their mind made up of who they feel like.
And that too. That's another thing. Kat gets on here and runs her mouth. She's talked about it. She's talked about the fact when she joins May's panel, she will take it to hell. She talked about Miss Turner. She wished death on Miss Turner's unborn child and her whole extended family. So yeah, Kat does talk her shit too. That's what I'm saying. Like, they cannot, maybe wants everybody to think that there's this conspiracy to just anybody attached to her, people don't like, but those people attached to her do shit to make people feel some type of way, whether it's not liking them or knowing that they do shit, and everybody wants to say, oh, well, they're innocent, they're just my friend. The fuck they are not. They get up there and talk as much shit as the next.
I am so. And even if I was whoever they think I am back in the day, it's not who I am today. So.
And there he is. Even if I did do bad stuff, it's not who I am today. Like, girl. You always want to throw that in there. Well, even if I did.
I admit that, I ain't always been a great person. I admit I've made mistakes. Who hasn't?
Everybody's made mistakes.
But goddamn, let me evolve. Let me try to figure this thing called life out, bro.
Ow.
I don't always make the best decisions, but neither does anybody else in the world. We all are going to make bad decisions.
Ow.
They're outside playing in the rain, honey.
Oh, they're going to be sick.
Ain't no way. They was just swimming in the pool.
There's a pool.
Oh, people next door got a pool. They was just swimming in it.
To be their friend. Hey, girl. I know you don't know me. Can I get your food? That's what we get.
Not till I get in your pool. I heard him over there splish splashing when I was feeding the dog. You know, the one I don't have anymore because it went somewhere. I don't know.
Oh Lord. Shout out to Ona for that super chat. Who needs enemies when you have a sister like Maybay? And if only Kat would see the potential she has in herself, she wouldn't be fooling with May. This shit sadly seeing it in a spiritual perspective. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. Because in my opinion, somewhere down the line, even if it's 5 years down the line, or when Kat's kids grow up and she's an empty nester, Kat's gonna be right back with May at some point.
Where he went, but just because you don't hear him all the time running around my house doesn't mean he's not here. Because he actually sits. Like if I let him in and just let him sit, he'll just sit and go to sleep. Or watch me, watch every move I make. He's like a great detective. I had him in here the other night, up here with me. And he was literally inching. It was so cute. Look, he was crawling right here by the door. And he kept going like this, like a little.
So you think the guy left? So a lot of people have been feeling this way. Now I have no idea. Maybe they're just fighting. It seems like they kind of do the makeup breakup shit. Maybe I don't know, but a lot of people have felt that since Maybay has been like super angry the last few days, and the way she's been acting, the fact that she's been live at different times she hasn't been in months. Also, she announced that her and Whitney were dating again. So a lot of people feel like maybe there's something there. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But somebody said that he was talking on her video on Facebook, but of course it could have been an old one.
Little bit at a time, like laying down though and scooting in here. So he got right here, and I said, "Hey," and he saw me say hi to him, and he ran back out and started scooting again all the way here. I was like, "What is he doing?" He's so funny. His coat is so good now. No, when I got him, it wasn't shiny and soft or nothing.
That's what I was thinking.
But you know, me bathing him and feeding him better foods and stuff, I guess it's helped him.
Oh damn! Not her feeding him.
His coat looks way better.
Not her feeding him better food. Tell me he gets better than old Roy now. What? Right, madams? How the hell are you dating your wife? I don't know. That's allegedly what she said, that her and Whitney are dating again. So, you know. Von. Shout out to Sissy for that super chat. That would make sense because it shows in her face. I mean, she's definitely been on a rampage here last few days.
Now. He's a good doggy. Yeah, he is. And he doesn't like bark a lot or nothing. Like he's a good dog. And he likes going in his room. He loves it there. Like, yeah, I don't have to lock him up. I don't have to tell him. All I have to do is open the door, and he just does what he does. He either chill with me or he'll go to his room. It's like he have a bedtime like a kid, you know, like he'll be like at a certain time, he don't want to chill with me. He want to go to his room. So I'm like, okay. I don't know.
Right, Kyla, yeah. Hey, Thomasina. Look at Kat's background.
I mean, it was before it was raining. I know it wouldn't be mine. Life.
What'd she say?
I don't think that's anybody's goal in life.
That part, Ona, it's like, that's weird.
I know it wouldn't be mine.
Right, Christine?
So if anybody wants to know what I want for my birthday, I'm telling y'all what I want for my birthday.
Oh my gosh. Your birthday.
It's next month. I want my wig things for my room right here. Oh, for the wall.
Overtime.
Now I gotta work overtime.
Exactly, Eureka.
Did you got the for your birthday? Plans, I think nobody else is going to do. God, now my head's hurting.
Oh, you want some Tylenol?
No, she's lying.
I'm tired of you already.
This is me. Look,
Huh?
it says me 15 minutes after my direct deposit hit.
That is you. When I
First
say
of all,
that,
what day is it coming? Because I'm already planning the meal.
you know, you play in the middle 3 years prior.
Okay.
Her direct deposit, she's already planning a meal. You talking about some yams, girl?
Cat don't play about her food ever.
Wait.
My blue pit was the best. It's brand new all in wonder concealer and foundation. Yes. Because she's bothering me.
I don't care. I wake up every day ready to go with you.
I wake up every day ready to mess with you. Isn't cute.
This is not the live that I thought it was. But we hadn't seen this either. But it's not the
You hear a
one.
doctor over here? You talking to me, y'all?
Oh.
That Lululemon. Oh. All right, let's spray it and see if. No, this rated. Bomb color. I love this color. Okay.
You want me to come grease it or yeah?
I mean, you can just come any type of way you choose. It don't matter.
Grease it.
You don't want to. You don't want me to come in your ear.
She is so rude.
No, she is so heavy-handed. I cry every time she do my hair.
Oh, you heavy handed? I'll be all right.
She
let me-
is tender-headed. The girl is tender-headed. I can't.
It
put
was
this on
great,
me
Mary.
Oh, that'd be cute. Look,
I hope yours did. I hope you had a great one.
my hair's not dark enough. Cat.
Mm.
I'd have to actually crochet. Ooh, maybe I should have somebody braid it up and I could crochet this shit in, and then they could talk shit about me for the next 500 years.
Who's gonna braid it?
But somebody could braid this hair of mine.
Yeah, I can braid that. Mhm.
Yeah, girl.
That shit is fine.
You add fake hair to it. Braiding hair, just like you add to yours. You ever heard about it? French braids, not individual, sweetheart. Cat, your
Sweetheart.
racist ass need to go to hell. How about that?
Or maybe a little beehive.
Go to hell.
Can you do a
Not
beehive?
a beehive.
No,
with
we're not.
this
I'm not
style.
worried about her, V.
Why would I want to be?
Not crochet hair because where's the part gonna be?
No. You could do the front like swoop, and then do the back a beehive. Cause the back don't matter, cause you don't put that shit up in a ponytail any motherfucking way. As long as the perimeter is done real good around, you could do a little pony on you.
Shout out to Mimi.
Fuck off.
Shout out to Mimi for that super chat. May needs to deep clean that nasty chair. Look how dirty it is. Ooh. It probably smells like alcohol too. Yeah, that's Mary up there. She deleted that one too, Shonda? Goodness gracious. Shout out to you, Mimi.
I'm just talking about a style for social media. It don't matter. I wish I could find somebody to braid it up though. You can braid it up, Cat. You can braid.
Hell, I can't.
Don't test. I mean, don't limit yourself, Cat.
Girl, you ain't gonna have me in here trying to scrapple a scrap.
Fuck you.
Oh my gosh, that's so mean.
That's crazy.
Girl, bye. Ain't
Fuck
nobody being rude.
off.
I barely can braid eggs on her.
Well, she was. Heather at one point, she kind of was. That's when she allegedly went downtown on Maybay. But yeah, I don't know about now, but I mean, shit, if it's happened in the past, I don't see why it couldn't happen in the future or has.
All my life I had to fight. I don't know. Blonde something.
Oh, is that the French
Okay,
girl?
hold on. Not the live I even thought it was. Okay. Scissors. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild.
If I shall say. you know. And I started dating my wife again today, too. That's something new, you know. I feel like we pretty much been still dating. I don't know. I feel like me being her wife trumps dating her. Like, but to her, I guess, I don't know.
There it is.
I guess it's different because I would say we're not together, but I feel like you're still my wife. So, but I get what she's saying, but then again, I don't, but I do, you know? So we're married, but we're dating each other. So I still felt like the whole time she still belonged to me and I still belong to her. So I don't really see what's different, but you know. She says she doesn't want to lose me, and I don't want to lose her out of my life either. Like, I would never want to permanently have her out of my life. But I am still looking for poly princesses to join me and my man. That sounds like a love clusterfuck. Damn,
Well, there you
something
go.
scratched the shit out of me. Look.
She said she's dating her wife, and her man are still looking for poly princesses. So I guess that theory goes out the window if that's the truth. Anyway, I guess that goes out. So she's got her man looking for poly princesses, and she's got her wife. She must do a lot of compartmentalizing.
Look. Y'all see that scratch? Look. You see that? That's crazy.
I mean, you do have a dog.
All right, I'll see you.
The fuck? Right?
I mean, I don't feel like nothing's really different, but we'll see. What's up, Mary?
Hello.
Yes,
see.
pretty. Yes.
And I asked her, like, what does that entail? Dating?
And I think that's why Niecy Baby is on her last nerve right now, is because Niecy Baby's not letting her pick that up again. And she likes to be able to recycle, or at least know that she can. Just like Juju. I mean, Juju made it clear that she was wanting a little bit of May. I mean, she did say she was going through some things, but I think she would have definitely been with May. No, there's not been a Today Live.
Dating you entails what? And it's the same, really.
I'm just recapping the stuff that we didn't play at all, because I haven't been on as much. I've been working my ass off, so there was a lot that I haven't been able to play. And then last night, which normally I would catch everything up on Weekend Update, but I ended up getting called in last night for a transport, so I wasn't able to do that.
But I'll probably start spending more time with her, though. As much
Hey,
as I
Val.
can, because we both be busy.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this one was after or was before the last one. Let me look real quick. Because remember she said just now she was going to spend more time with her wife, and on that one we just played, let me see. Yeah, which was after. The one we just played before this was yesterday, and this one is 2 nights ago. So she said she was going to spend more time with her wife, and then she said in that one from yesterday that she tried to see her wife and she didn't want that she was being stubborn and said no. That's crazy.
I've only been talking to one of the women. The other potentials, they were a potential, I guess, for a day and stopped talking to me for whatever reason. The only one that still talks to me is Armani. So yeah, you know, I like I said, women don't take it serious. They really don't. My stomach is so weird today. So, but Like with me, I don't feel like nothing's changed between me and Whitney because, like I said, we still married, and I feel like she was gonna be my wife forever until she's not my wife no more. So
Oh
I
Lord.
don't really feel any different,
What do
know.
you mean, Maybe? You
But
you literally said that you were not with Whitney, that you didn't want nothing basically to do with her and all that. Come on now.
I mean, I don't have. I don't know. I guess to her, like us saying we go together is better, but I feel like it's the same thing. I still want you in my life, and I still want to be a part of your life, and I still want to hug you, kiss you, rub you, whatever, do everything. I still want to be with you. Yeah, she's gonna be dating other people too. She said that she's thank you, best friend. She said that she's gonna be dating other people as well. So we'll see how it goes. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Either which way it goes, she's still my koala. I mean, she's still my wife, regardless.
I just think it's funny that she says there's no difference, but yet was on this whole thing talking about how they were not together. And I mean, she was making it clear that they were not a couple. But now all of a sudden there's no difference. Okay.
I don't know.
I agree, Mary.
That's what I was asking her. Like, how is that gonna? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just go see how it goes. I don't know. There's no set
Right,
like
Kyla?
anything. I don't know, really, honestly. What's up, Granny?
What's up? What's up?
What's
Hi,
up?
Mary.
Hello, Granny.
Yeah, so I don't know. I asked her, I said, well, what does that mean? I do want her, though. I don't know how much more to. I thought me staying married to her showed her I wanted her. I don't know. But I mean, if I guess, I don't know. Like, I'm cool with it, though. Either way, like, I'm cool with dating her for sure.
FBI. I bet you
I
are
just
cool
feel like it
dating her.
sounds weird to say I'm dating my wife.
Well, I mean, you guys don't live together or anything,
I don't
so.
think it's weird at all.
Oh, Jesus. Of
I
I
course
think
you
think
it's
don't.
that
weird.
sometimes you have to burn something down to build it up again.
No, but when I'm saying it just like I
Yes.
feel like wife trumps dating. You know?
Yes, said Billy, and that's how I get to assist with autopsies because sometimes they have to be taken to an autopsy. So like when someone passes away, they get picked up. If they don't have a funeral home already, so basically people on hospice and stuff are the only ones that do have a funeral home most likely. Like if they get in an accident, right? If they get in an accident and they pass away at the scene, somebody has to go get them. And then they go to the police headquarters. There's a morgue there. So they get dropped off at the police headquarters. Um, and then they go for autopsy usually if it's an accident like that. And so that's how I got involved with all that. But yes, I do pick up sleeping people. Yes. And then if they have to get an autopsy, far away, they have to be driven to those. Like people don't really think about it, but yes, you have to be transported a lot whenever you pass away sometimes, especially if it's unexpected.
What I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it to make you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, to me, like dating somebody is just dating anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you could date anybody, literally. But if you're married to somebody, it's totally different. So
Yes.
for me, like, I don't know. I feel like you being my wife trumps dating, so I feel like we're past that part of dating. We're married already. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way I think. I don't know. I just think I thought we were past dating already. I don't know.
But sometimes you got to start from the beginning to fix
Yeah.
the mistakes.
Yeah. Hey, Bill. So, yeah, as far as when I last talked to her today, we're we're dating and we're together, and that's what it is. Will she change it? To be continued.
There's always tomorrow.
Yeah, I love her, but damn, she's a little roller coaster sometimes. But I love her regardless. I do.
Right? Listen to
But
her.
now, we're building a
Now she's in love with her. She wants to be with her. She's gonna date her. I mean, this is literally a 180 from how she was just recently. She wanted nothing to do with it. Um, right. So why even announce it? It is Val, very much so. Yes. Yes. I might know a few people from that episode. um, a van, Southern, a van that just has two front seats,
again, but I got a man now,
company
and
vehicle.
I have my wife always. And you know who is. Wait, is Carrie CJ?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, Carrie.
CJ.
It says Carrie Chisholm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name.
I don't know, madam. Mm.
Um,
Yes, Lady Reese, that's what she said.
Well,
Hi,
you know me,
CJ.
Jane.
Right, because it
I'm
don't.
just looking out for my rep. I'm rooting for you. Root for you and Whitney.
Right, Eureka.
Yeah.
2013,
Oh, well,
2014, and I haven't.
even now, I will say, even when her and Whitney were together, she still wanted the tattoo lasered. Because plus, Whitney never did get her tattoos.
Couple yet that's got
So,
divorced.
hmm I just
Oh shit. Sorry.
uh, divorce wasn't a part of my plan, but once it was on the table, it was very much a part of my plan. Once she, we filed the papers and shit, then I was like, all right. And then it was okay, we're done with that. We're not doing it. So okay. I just want everybody to be happy, and I want to be happy, and I just want to love and be loved. I don't want to do the fuss and fight and arguing and
shout out to Ona for the super chat. Warlock J said what I said, and it's hard to break away from those type of people. Shake my head. Shout out to you for that
toxic
super chat.
shit. I don't want to do it. I just want to love her love me, and that be
That part
with us.
wasn't part of her plan, but she had filled out divorce papers on the fucking dresser or counter or refrigerator or where the hell ever for how many months? And that's all she said. She literally, like I said, right before Whitney divorced her, like went to and filed the divorce papers. She made a whole friggin' live basically telling Whitney why she should just go divorce her. Now, granted, in my opinion, that was kind of her way of saying either get with the program or divorce my ass. And Whitney chose divorce and then later said, yeah, I'll just get with the program. But she definitely did. So that's weird that it wasn't part of your plan. In other words, like she said, it was just part of her trying to make her do better.
Because
That's manipulation, by the way.
It's a simple solution, but sometimes
I'm sure
people
she
can't
can't.
live simply.
I guarantee you Whitney can't come over there. That's why maybe I wanted to go to Whitney's. Just my opinion. But maybe said she wanted to go see when maybe talks about it, if you notice, she said I wanted to go see her more. Not I want to spend more time with her, anything like that. I want to go to her. So I don't think she'll be coming over anytime soon. Because I don't think maybe truly trusts that she um wouldn't say something online if she got pissed off again.
They got to make things complicated.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that we'll figure out a happy medium.
Yeah.
Because it's not that the love's not there.
No, definitely not.
It's definitely there. So.
And that's what these people don't understand.
Yeah,
What?
Lady J, come up with Bill. Bill wants you to hold his virtual hand. Hold his virtual hand. Skip up. That's cute.
Yeah,
Skip to
so cute.
Malou up here. Yeah, so Bill made me a song today, made me
Right,
cry.
right. Just a girl.
Oh no.
It was all about Nita. I don't know if he posted it yet because I would love to play it on here. It talks all about Nita from birth on. And I was just like,
That's
what's
awesome.
crazy? What's crazy is that he sent me the song as I was putting Nita's memorial together, because I moved, so I haven't unpacked everything. So I had her urn up, but I didn't have her babies put up, her shirt, her, all her stuff. I didn't have it organized and put back on the shelf like it was. So I was fixing it today, putting it up and getting all her stuff, together.
The one for Nita.
And one for Nita.
All right, 1 second.
I mean, you can play the other one too afterwards.
Which one?
Said I don't want her on hospice because hospice means that you're not going to take care of her. He said, well, I quit as a doctor.
Wow.
Okay, first of all, let me just say that is not what hospice means. I know that a lot of people have been traumatized with hospice, and a lot of people feel that when you bring hospice in, that they have 3 days and they just give them medication and they just, that's why they pass away and things like that. Let me just say that some people can be on hospice. Some people even end up getting off hospice. Also, you can run hospice alongside palliative care, meaning hospice meaning end of life, palliative care meaning like everyday things. So you can run that and coincide that, right? But being on hospice does not mean there are people that are on hospice for 6 months, people on hospice for, longer periods of time. It's not a cookie cutter system where it's a lot of people think, oh, 3 days and then that's it. And I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing hospice in. I'm not doing that. And if you're ever in a situation like that and they offer hospice, please ask more questions because I promise you that's not all of hospice. That is part of hospice when it's imminent death and they're making your, loved one um, comfortable. But that is not the only thing hospice does. So, yeah. Because when people say that about hospice, it bothers me because I know a lot of people, my grandmother was in hospice several different times. She would go in hospice and then she would get better and be off hospice and then they would put her back in hospice. So when I was growing up, that's the whole reason I wanted to go in the medical field. But so yeah, it's not always like that.
Wow.
And I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
wait, is her doctor? Like, so I call another doctor. Hey, can you take her? Yeah, we'll take her. Okay. The insurance says they won't pay for it. She's already reached whatever. I didn't know there was a cap with insurance.
It depends on, because that's what I do but it depends on what kind of insurance
She
you
was,
got.
she was Medi-Cal, Medicare. So they said that she was at the cap of,
Lifetime max.
of whatever they would do for her.
Right,
As
Callie.
far
Yeah.
as blood transfusions and the stuff that she needed, that she was way over.
It wouldn't be deemed
Oh,
medically
goodness. Yeah.
necessary.
So
Right.
they're saying basically the doctor told me like her life is not viable enough to keep wasting money on her, period.
That's so sad.
Is what the
Mhm.
insurance. Then I call the insurance. I'm like, so you're telling me that she ain't good enough to save her? I'm going off. And they're like, ma'am, you don't understand how insurance works. I absolutely don't,
Yeah.
Like,
It's just disgusting industry.
just do it.
It is.
Just give her what she needs. And they're like, no. I said, but yet you'll pay to have these motherfuckers come out and administer drugs and kill her though, right?
100%. Yeah, because they could sign off on that and get a nice
That's what
clean.
hospice does, administer drugs to keep them comfortable, to help them slip the fuck away. So you can't tell me because I've watched it happen. I've seen it, and I'm not giving her that shit, period. So they gave me all these narcotics and I'm like, I'm not giving her none of that shit.
Yeah,
Throw
no,
that
it's
shit in the
not.
trash. I'm not giving
Carissa.
it to her. Like, oh, you need to give her
Yeah.
this. Why? She didn't say she's in pain. What the fuck I'm giving it to her for? She's not moaning. She's not, or ow, or
That's
help
crazy.
me, or nothing. She's not doing that. So
Pain management is about being on top of the pain. not waiting until they're at a 10 before you give it to them. Then the medicine's not going to work. If you wait until they're moaning and screaming, not going to, it's, this
Why would
conversation, I just can't.
you know, the only thing I
Nick.
I can't do it.
And then that fucker had to drop
So
dead.
much misinformation.
But I'm kind of glad in a way that he went the way he did because he went quick. Like I couldn't do what you were saying, maybe with like the constant worry.
But didn't you ask her not to die in front of you? And I said, yeah, I did. I told her to wait till I walk out the room, you know, so at least I don't have to try to save her because
Yeah,
I
Sherry.
know I'm going to
Yeah.
try to do CPR to save her, you know,
Mm.
and that's going to fuck with me even more because I couldn't save her. So it's going to make me feel like I failed, you know. So I asked her, please, just don't take your last breath in front of me, please, you know, if you can. So my godmother said, you've been sitting by her bed for 48 hours. You have not moved. Maybe you, because you asked her not to. Maybe you should go upstairs and take a shower and go to bed. Meg told me, if it's it, it's it. And I'll go to sleep. Move on. Took it off. As soon as I hit the bed, May, I'm like, what? She's like, I think she gone. I'm like, what? Like that fast? Like the fuck? Get my dress. I couldn't think. My dress was literally right here. And I just couldn't feces on her. And I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all come, you know? And she's like, no, she's not, babe. She's got feces on her. And I'm like, what? I'm like, well, let me change her. Like, and they're like, no, we not supposed to let you touch her, you know, until after she's, you know, assessed and whatever. I'm like, what? Like, so y'all just gonna leave shit on my sister? Like,
What?
Sadly, it's fucked. At that point, she was probably too cold and stiff to do anything.
I don't know about, as far as at the hospital, we always clean the patient because a lot of patients do, um, what's the best word? Have output upon passing. And so we always clean up the body and leave, if there's going to be an autopsy, we leave all of anything in, like IVs, you know, anything like that that's invasive. We would leave that in if they have an autopsy. Now, if they're on hospice and things like that, we normally would not do that because most likely they probably wouldn't have an autopsy. But not cleaning a patient, I've never heard of that. But again, different states, different companies, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
How
Yeah,
it went
Touching
down
that
when my
cold
dad
body is
passed.
it
disgusting.
took them 3 hours to come get her.
That's yeah. So she was
Yes,
definitely
madam.
cold.
I was sitting there staring at her for 3 hours across the room.
Now, some families have things that they do. Now, if that would have been discussed prior, and whatever they do, they do cleansing of the body and things like that. If they choose, like if that's part of their religion, then we would allow them to do that. We would not obviously take over that. And if the family member wanted to help, we would allow them to help and things like that. But most families, I will say, we do the cleaning up before they ever, come in or whatever. But you'll have that occasion where they will stay and they do not want to leave. And that's okay too. It's just whatever they are comfortable with. So yeah. And that's their experience. You really have to put yours at the door. Like it's not about what you would do or how you would do it. It's their experience, how they do it. Like I said, a lot of families have traditions or religious practices, things that they do upon the passing, leading up to it, after it, all those things.
Bro, just hoping that her chest would start moving again. And I
Oh
just
my
kept
God, right.
staring at her.
Yeah,
And
my dad
Yes,
he was
trigger
left in
break.
our house for 6 hours, but that was on our behalf because we were waiting for my brother to get there. So I called hospice and stuff, but I cleaned him up myself and had him ready to go.
Yeah, they wouldn't. She told me I couldn't. They was like, no, you know. And I was just like, huh? And
So sorry.
but she
Of course,
was
FBI.
laying there and I just kept staring at her the whole time.
Yeah, Marianne, that's sad.
And I just was like, this shit's crazy.
And you
She's
keep thinking that maybe they winked. Or maybe their chest moved or something, and
Yeah.
maybe they're alive, and
Yeah.
maybe this isn't real.
No, I was
Yes, the body will rigor will sit in, and then it goes through phases, and eventually the body will become soft again.
sitting there and I was like, she's dead. And then I know I had like temporarily felt like I lost my fucking mind because I was like, maybe we could stuff her and keep her. Like,
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh
and
no.
I was like, how those people do the people now.
Taxidermy.
Yeah,
Taxidermy.
taxidermy.
Yeah, I said, well, maybe we could just do that. And I was like, would that work? I mean, is that real? That maybe that's not real. I
That
don't
was
know.
you in shock.
And then I was like,
Mhm.
well, and then they came to take her
Ugh.
and I nutted up. Oh, I'm like, don't touch her. Don't you take her out this motherfucking house. I'll beat all y'all up. Like,
Right,
oh, I
Code
was
Billy?
pissed. I pulled her ass right the fuck back in. No,
Oh
she's
my God.
mine. You're not keeping her. No, she's fine. She's gonna stay right here with me. She'll be okay right here. They're like, ma'am, she is dead. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. She's been here for 3 hours. She could stay longer. Like, I don't know.
I guess,
was,
Trini.
I
I
don't know.
mean,
I was the same way until I felt him. And then I'm like, he's fucking ice cold. And I couldn't even touch him anymore because I'm like, this is disgusting.
I
I'm so
touched her and
sorry.
I was still like, I don't give a fuck.
Because they were getting a huge.
Like, you never, when I was talking to you after your dad passed, I never said, oh, I understand.
Mhm.
And not be your way. Like, I know I completely fucked my life up after Nita died. I know I did. I did so much dumb fucking shit. I didn't care no more. I was just numb as fuck. I didn't care about anything or anybody, not for real. I felt like my whole world ended. When Nita died, I feel like I lost me completely.
Because what's the point?
I feel like I had no purpose anymore.
Because once you see that death is they just go away that quick. And I watched him spend so many years like complaining about money and all.
Body was like, hey, let's
But
get
didn't you wish someone was like, hey?
I wish somebody would have said, hey, let's go get you some counseling, or
Mhm.
let's take you to grieving counseling or something, something like, hey, you're fucking up, not encouraging me to keep doing the dumb shit I was doing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, I was getting encouraged to keep doing the dumb shit I was doing. And now that I look back on the shit, I'm like, God.
Maybe is the first person to always say that nobody can tell her what to do. She's not going to listen to anybody. She's a Taurus. She's a bull. And now, and every time she talks about this, she obviously is talking about Ivan, Chosen, Kat, the people that were around her at that time, Tati, and saying that she wishes they would have told her to stop doing what she was doing and all this. Why would they have told you to stop? You weren't going to listen.
Damn it, I fucked up. Like,
You didn't fuck up. They're fucked up for encouraging that behavior.
I feel like I fumble, and everybody's like, yeah, look at you, don't have anything to show for your money. You're right, I don't, because guess what? I was mentally gone. Like, I wasn't here, bro. Like, I didn't care about that. That money was, who cares? Here, take it. Y'all want this money? Take this shit, because this shit will never bring back my sister. This shit will never bring back the only person that I knew loved me no matter what. She's gone. That's it.
See, and then
everybody else.
And she's talked about this before, that her sister is the one person that brought her true happiness. Not her kids, no, but her sister. She says that her sister brought her true happiness because her sister truly needed her. Without maybe her sister would not be able to function. So Maybay felt that her sister loved her unconditionally because she was the person who kept her alive, basically. But she has said this. There's a video on my OG page where she talks about that her sister was her happiness, and when her sister left, that's like her kids. None of that was adequate to her sister.
Love is not real, bro. It's not real. Their love come and go. It's 1 minute you love me, next minute you hate me. It just, if I don't do what you want me to do and you don't like what I do, then it's fuck maybe. So that's not real love to me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to conform to whatever the fuck you want me to be to love me. Either you love me bad, good, in between, or
Just because families have fallouts and stuff, it doesn't mean there's no love there. Like, and I feel like she's definitely including at least one of her children talking about this, because she said that, that's, it seems like, when they want something, they love her, and any other time they don't, they hate her. It's just crazy.
don't love me at all, because the only person I knew for a fact loved me no matter what was her. And she's gone. So that just made me be like, well, fuck it. Fuck it all. You know?
I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
If someone would have sat you down and said, "Hey, let's get you help. Let's go to grief counseling," would you actually would have taken it in the height of your
Hell
grief?
no. Hell no. She wouldn't
Maybe not in the very beginning, but
have.
in the middle, toward the end, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. I wish I would have had somebody who, it would have depended on.
Girl, you still won't go to counseling for years and years. It's not like shit like that just disappears. That trauma just doesn't go away. If it was that bad in 2020 and you've never, in my opinion, and you've never went to counseling or therapy, and you were in that dark of place, I feel like you would definitely benefit from it now.
How they came at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the approach with a Taurus. I'm telling you, Bill can tell you too. It's the approach that's everything.
100%.
Oh my
If you would have
God.
came at me like, hey, you know what? I think we should go to this counselor, because I know you miss your sister, and I know, it's bothering you. Not saying like, hey, you're doing this wrong and you're doing this and this and this.
Or
and
you
this and
need
this.
to do this because
Yeah.
fuck you. No, I'm
Yeah.
not going to do anything.
Don't tell me what I need to do, But if I'm gonna be honest, if I would have had the people in my life then that I have now, I'd have been cool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about the people I date. I'm talking about friends. If I would have had the friends then that I have now that would have said, hey, I think blah 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 blah, however the fuck they would have said it, I would have been like, oh, well, maybe, because it wasn't like I was like, oh, fuck you, bitch. It was just like I was just like selling, just like on autopilot.
Christine, she's been tested, girl. She said she has been tested and she has no diagnoses. That's what she said. So, just saying.
Like, whatever happens, who cares? Like,
Right,
I
Shonda?
went the 5 stages of grief.
Grief,
And,
yeah.
and sometimes you don't even get through them in the
Kelsey?
first, you know what I'm saying? People say 5
I don't know, Kelsey. I mean, they were off and on so much, so I can't remember if he was around during that time or not. I mean, he was around at some point after that, for sure.
stages of grief is supposed to be like back to back to back to back.
That
It's
part
been
I don't-
almost my dad's been gone since 2016 or 17. So
Right, honey.
2017, and I still haven't managed to get through all of mine. So I get it. Like as far as that goes, and you're right. Nobody can tell anybody
Of course,
anything.
Billy,
And
of
you're right. If
course.
somebody would have came to you
Of
then,
course.
you probably in that state of mind, you weren't gonna listen because you were in certain different stages,
No,
and
but see,
nobody
Exactly. She wasn't gonna listen.
else around you wasn't really paying attention.
you in instead of you trying to be their mama. Like, if you just let them let you in, everything goes smoothly. If you try it, it's not gonna go well. It's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Yeah. 'cause
Okay, so she expects the people around her at the time to be emotionally mature enough to not only tell her that she needed help and that she should get help, but to know exactly, be so emotionally mature that they knew exactly how she needed them to deliver it, speak on it, offer it, when to offer it, all these things. So it wouldn't have been good enough if they would have said, hey, you're fucking up, because that's their way of communicating. They would have had to come at you exactly the right way and all these things. So, in other words, it wouldn't have mattered. you wouldn't have listened anyway.
Because you're gonna get defensive and shit.
Yep, and I'm gonna get angry, and I'm gonna be like, this bitch said, "Do you believe?"
What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
call
do you
somebody
think you're
else.
special, bitch?
I'm gonna call the next bitch and say, "Cat, do you know that Lady J had the motherfucking nerve to tell me blah blah blah?" And she's gonna say, "This is Cat." Well, friend, there was a bear in my backyard today.
Not a bear.
They're playing Yogi, and maybe Lady J was thinking that you like.
Oh Lord. Shout out to Ash for that member for 4 months. I don't believe her and Nita were even that close. I think she boosted up because she knows social media likes the fact that she quote unquote took care of her sister. To be honest, Ivan did most of the care, taking care of Nita. May treated Nita the same way she treats everyone else, like shit. Right, FBI, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything has to be exactly on her terms. How she wasn't gonna listen. She would have done exactly what she just said she would have done. And that's why they didn't that's why they didn't do it. Because she would have been pissed if they would have came to her and said, "Hey, I think you're spiraling right now."
Like tulips, and and it was, she was thinking that maybe it's because you said this is how Cat talks to me. Maybe it's because you said LMNOP and XYZ, and I'll say, you know what, friend? I think I should call Lady J because you might be right. Say, you know what, friend? You should call her and then call me back and let me know what happens. I say, I'm going to do that right now. All right, love you. That's how it really happens.
Yeah, it does.
May calls me and I'm like, are we done?
Let me tell you how it happens with Bill.
Oh, Jesus.
Ring, 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 ring. Hey.
Right, Kelsey.
No, you're not, Bill. You're not in the bathroom.
Well, think about what she's saying, if I'd had the friends I had now, well, if you think about, she had her assistant, her best friend, like the people she had around her, especially when she had money, in my opinion, were definitely even more yes men than people say her friends are now. So of course, that's like in the perfect world. And she holds on to that, in my opinion, of course.
Okay, I'm in the basement and it's flooded and I can't barely swim. Bill,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going through a tunnel.
All right, I'm gonna need you to breathe.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so look, I just need you to tell me this, that, and the third, and how do I get to Spotify and what the fucking link, and just send it to me. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Yeah.
Had a baby, it's a boy.
It didn't always used to be like that, but when
No,
I'm
because I
sure,
used to be able
Mel.
to talk on the phone to Bill. We used to sit on the phone for hours.
yeah, but then I think I got like, I don't know.
Not so much, yeah.
I think my phone was dying out.
Well, if you notice, every part of her life where she feels that she has quote unquote fucked up or things have went the wrong way, it's always somebody else. It's always a different, her childhood, she didn't have parents. Nobody raised her to do this. Nobody taught her anything. She didn't know these things because of this. And, even at 40 some years old, it's still that, and now, with the whole Trey situation, it's because, her sister had passed and she was in a bad place and everybody around her, was just loving the money and loving the party. So nobody said anything. It's like, damn.
You didn't used to be like that at all.
It's just more.
Something happened.
I don't know. I just got.
Something happened. Whatever it was, something happened. But and
now I wonder what happened.
I don't know what happened, but something definitely happened because I remember when I lived in California on Cliff Rose Court, when you did my website, we used to talk and talk and talk. I used to call you at the tire. I was getting my tire changed, and we're talking about Chosen for about 2 hours.
Damn.
I remember. And you would be like, yeah, I am. Yeah, and
Right,
I'm like, yeah, she's
yeah.
just smoking that shit and Yeah, we was talking. I remember when I was in
And another thing, she talks about getting that they should have got her help and things like that. Why didn't she get Chosen help? Even now she just made a comment about, Chosen smoking that shit or whatever. Probably because Chosen wouldn't have listened to her ass either.
motherfucking Macy's buying my my very first little MCM purse perfume, and you was in there talking to me about some bitch that got offended or
Kelsey,
somebody
I knew.
and my friend Brian.
No, I knew. Like Bill's been around. I think Bill and Maybay have been friends and fallen out several times. So I knew they were friends in the past. I just don't know the timelines of like when exactly they were friends. But yeah, he's definitely been friends off and on since Nita passed away.
Brian and somebody else was offended.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Oh, I remember, honey. I don't smoke weed. My memory good.
Mm. That is why I do
There
remember.
it
Like
is
I blocked that
again.
shit out though.
Yeah, I remember.
She remembers because she don't smoke weed. Like,
I remember.
Childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody remember? When
Yeah.
I met my mom when I was 6 years old. So I posted the picture. That was the first day I met my mother, right then. That picture of me and my dad, which is the only picture I have of me and my dad, and it's the only picture I have, of me and my mom. So that's crazy. But that's when I met my dad, right after my mom was murdered. Literally, that's the first picture we took.
100%, Keisha.
And that's the first picture when I
100%.
met my mom. So, for all those saying, oh, you're a liar. There's the pictures, I don't have any more, but there they are, So yeah. And I it's funny because I was telling somebody today, I said, look at my dad compared to me. He's tan. He's like olive color, right? And I said, my mom is my color, literally. Like we look at us in the picture, we're the same exact color, And I said, damn, I didn't get not a pinch of his motherfucking tan. None of it, but Nita did. Now everybody's.
It looks like he works outside or had his hair, or it was summertime or something. Like, and maybe is, her skin color is very fair. So, of course, he's going to look like he's darker than you.
Used to see Anita on social media being real white like me. But before Anita was, hospitalized at 17 and, had to stay out the sun for the remaining life of hers, Nita was just like my dad, if not darker. She would get darker than him, and in summer they got really, really dark.
Oh, no, Dawn.
And I would always tell my dad, like, are you sure you're not like part Mexican? Because that's the only thing I knew at 10 years old was Mexican and white and black. I didn't know any other races at that point in time.
I don't get it.
I just, because I lived in California and that's what was around, was Mexican, white, black. I don't even remember going in school and seeing any other races.
Yeah, PW. They've been friends off and on for a long time.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any at all. Like if I did, I probably didn't know. Like,
yeah, they've been friends for a long time since she started. I think since she started social media, probably. But we were talking about as far as like after Nita, would Bill have been one of the friends that could have possibly told her to get help?
Because,
and I don't know, like when they were on and when they were off, type thing.
Where I come from, I never saw any other people besides black and white.
Same.
Never saw nothing but black and white. There was no Hispanic, there was no Asian, there was nothing where I come
from. When I moved to Arizona, it's a different story. Like all I saw was.
When I went to Cali, I saw Hispanic and white and black, but I still I don't remember seeing a lot of Asian until I got to high school.
No, New York City, maybe I saw a lot of Asian, but that's about it.
But
that part she can remember now, but any other time she can't remember shit. Crazy.
My dad just, had pretty olive color to his skin, but his dad was white like me. But my grandma.
Tell me what I'm missing, girl. What am I missing? What is it? Said she lived in Cali in that pic. I don't know if which pic? If you remember, didn't her, so they took her to Cali when her mom passed and she met her dad, right? So she would have been in Cali in that pic. Is that what you're saying? I don't know.
Was darker than him. So she got, I don't know.
Because if you remember, she says that when her mom passed away, that's why the younger sisters and her and Nita weren't really close, is because they got shipped to California because of her dad.
I don't know how else to explain, but they got dark. Like I thought that they were like from somewhere else. Right? But my grandma said she was Creole. But everybody says, oh, you're saying she's black. No, I'm not saying she's black at all. I'm saying she said she's Creole. Dude. Like, and I know Creole people who are white. They're not all black people. So
right, madams? Like, damn.
I don't know what she was. I don't know. I don't know. She didn't do a DNA thing.
You shouldn't do that anyways. Did you guys do it Ancestry.com or 23andMe?
Yeah, and it says that my mom is not my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing a whole DNA. It's doing Mari?
It said some other woman is my mom. It's some whole other people. I don't even know who the fuck they are.
What?
Now I know it. Because I always
So her DNA test says that her mom is not her mother. The fuck? That's crazy. I think I'd be investigating that and figuring it out. Figure out if my DNA swab got switched with somebody's or something.
But
Find out
they
your
always
mama
told
ain't
me,
your mama.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
they always said I was found in a cigar box.
Now, this
Oh Lord.
part is, I was like, what? Like, who are these people? And then, my whole life has been a fucking mystery. So I just didn't even want to. I don't even want to know. Because at this point, what if I was switched at birth?
Girl, I used to tell
Right,
my sister she was a
Christine?
milkman baby. Because she was already
Lady J. Now, why would you?
I couldn't be
because she
switched though because
Real quick, Mary,
we didn't
finish
look
it.
much like.
I just haven't. Mary,
Yes.
what were you saying?
Yeah, I heard that the way she said. I think when she said that, she was saying like we all because they have allegedly there's four girls, and she says all of our. I think she says all of our moms are passed away, but I think she means like all of their parents because allegedly there's her mom had 4 kids and they had different dads and all of them have already passed.
She said when she said her sister was the milkman baby.
Yeah,
I
I
said, why
heard
would you
that.
say that shit?
she
Your
was the
sister never
only
said
one.
that. Go ahead.
No,
sorry.
I was saying my sister's older than me by 1 year, and my brother is 3 years younger than me, and then we have a bunch of older siblings from my mama on my mama's side. But like us three from our mom and dad, we have the same mom and dad. So it's like I used to tell her that because she looked like she has red hair, where my brother and I we look similar, so we look like my mom's side of the family. So I kept asking everybody in my family like,
What?
where is this red hair coming from? Because she doesn't.
She said her uncle could have been her dad from DNA. Lord child. I mean, yeah, if it's her blood uncle, there would be some shared, but it wouldn't be enough to be a father. Like it goes by percentage of the DNA. Like, ugh,
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then she always
I
had an
can't.
attitude. Like she just has, I love my sister, but she just has this attitude. And I mean, I got an attitude too, but like, it's always, I don't know.
The
She
gingers
just,
are always spicy.
Oh, they are, yeah.
They're spicy.
where is the ginger in my
Where did
family
this
though? I
random
haven't seen
ginger pop up
nobody.
from?
It all came out in her.
I'm like, where? I'm like, yeah, that's the milkman baby. Or the postman, one or the other.
Wait a minute, Mr.
Doo-doo, I doubt her sisters probably know much, as far as because they were so young. Shout out to Timmy for that super chat. Nita was walking and talking. Connie, she hosted parties with men while May watched as Nita danced and sang all while eating crab legs. May lied so much. Shout out to you for that super chat.
And she's the eldest, so
I would have thought that I was switched due to what it came up with, but my sister Nita and me.
Lord,
Now,
who knows, Kelsey?
unless my daddy got some other lady pregnant, I know for sure my dad is my dad because my dad came up my dad, but actually he didn't come up my dad. His brother.
I was gonna say, didn't you say your uncle came up as your dad?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he came up more percentage than my dad.
Okay, so he's your dad.
That's
But-
crazy.
That's
His-
insane.
It was
Like,
actually
us?
his son. His son
What?
came up as my closest match. My uncle's son.
But then your mom was nowhere to be found.
And my
What?
mom is not on there at all. Some other lady is.
But could that be because maybe your mom?
Okay, so clearly it was her DNA if her dad's family's coming up. But if her uncle had more than her dad, and then her uncle's son had the most, what? Like DNA is a science. DNA is not something that is DNA. There's a certain way how it goes. It's not like there can be this anomaly of that. No, that's just not how DNA works. Um, I can understand, like I said, now if the uncle has more percentage than the dad, then obviously the uncle's the father. And then the dad must be the uncle. You get what I'm saying? Like they switch roles. But the wrench in it is the uncle's son. That don't make no sense. Unless the uncle was extremely older and had a son the same age as her dad. She ain't going to do that, Kelsey, because that's some crazy. That's probably how she remembers the shit or something. Like that just doesn't make any sense.
Or that relationship. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but maybe your mom's side of the family never did ancestry.
No,
Or never
my
gave her
Nana,
DNA?
my Nana and all them
There's
are
just
on
no
there.
way.
They're not
Oh,
all
shit,
for
really?
me.
Yeah,
They're not
pretty.
for me, but they're there.
She doesn't
They have
realize
theirs.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
They just
Like, I guess she thinks it can just be, like the crazy story, this, our DNA's all, no, it's impossible. And again, unless the son is the same age as the dad and that's her real dad, that's the only way.
Did you and your sister match, correct?
huh?
Did you do one for Anita?
No, I didn't do mine
Oh.
after Nita passed. So
Don't you have
Exactly,
another?
madams.
I got two.
Exactly. There's only certain way that it goes down. That's what I'm saying. It's not like there can be this like one in a million insane story. No. Because no, then it changes who your dad is. But then to say that she knows for sure who her dad is, but then say that her uncle has more percentage than her dad, that just totally screwed that story up because clearly he's not.
Two little sisters. We had the same mom, but different dads.
You could always test with them.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was
Clearly
was
not, doo-doo.
okay.
Clearly
So
not.
another fun fact for everybody to run
Right,
and talk
Mr.
about.
Girl?
We're gonna talk about May's fucked up family. So
Right.
I had texted my little sister. Okay, so when my nana died, I pretty much cussed my little sister out, and I shouldn't have, but I did. Wrong timing, bad timing. But I was emotional. I was mad. I was upset because I'm the last to know that my family dies, and hell, that was
Right,
my grandma
nature.
before it was her damn grandma. And even though I didn't really like my grandma that much, but I loved her. I loved her because she was my mom's mom. So I respect that, even though I don't like her evil little wicked ways. But when she got older, she didn't, just like Nita, like my grandma got Alzheimer's, so she didn't remember, a lot before she died. So I didn't hold nothing against her no more. You know what I'm saying? So then I just loved her because I felt like she doesn't know any better anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't count. Whatever she did, it doesn't count. So, at 88, no. At 78, she started to get the Alzheimer's started kicking in. And then at 88, she was officially like, and
So she had dementia, and then at 88 she got Alzheimer's.
yeah, and then she at 90 she died. So but I didn't hold nothing against her ever since I knew that she was starting to lose her memory. That at 78 I knew that she was losing it already. So I just let go of whatever I felt about her, and I just loved her because she's my mom's mom, right? So I would call her and check on her every month, like, hey, I try to call more, but she forget to answer how to answer her phone. So I would have to call my little sister, get a hold of her. It was a process, and then she'll forget where her phone is, and couldn't call her, couldn't talk to her, whatever. But I still would find a way to talk to her because she's my mom's mom, and I have a big respect for my mother. I do. And I just feel like my mom would have wanted me to be, to keep shit together. So I tried, but it didn't work. But I tried. So my nana, I offered my little sister to keep my nana. And she was just like, no, you dealt with Nita and, that was enough. And I was like, no, I would be honored. Like,
So she wouldn't necessarily need the mother's DNA. If she's basically saying that the other woman popped up as the mother. So it wouldn't mean that they would have a DNA profile of her mother. It's just the simple fact that somebody else popped up as being a match and her mother. So that's how she can say, well, yeah, my mom didn't pop up. Some other lady did. So I would assume that doesn't necessarily mean that her mom's DNA profile is in the system. Madams, it's crazy. I don't know.
to keep her the remaining part of her life. That's my mom's mom,
Well, just like I was listening to Blinky's live the other night, and she was streaming some of this live, I believe, and maybe I was saying that they got taken away because they got put in foster care because of the things that were done to them and so forth, so on and so forth. But I do remember her saying at one point that they were taken away because her mom and dad were robbing banks, and that's how she got the name Tiana, because the bank teller, that was the bank teller's name. And so who knows?
No matter what she did or didn't do, like now is the time where she needs the most care because she's like an infant again. She doesn't remember nothing, and I know how to deal with that because Nita didn't remember nothing, so I could help her, and she's just like, no, I got it. And I was just like, okay, well, you have 3 little girls you're trying to raise. So I was just trying to make it easier on you, So when Nana died, of course, everybody else knew but me. And that shit sent me on fire,
Mhm.
on fucking fire. Because this is the fucking 50,000th time that somebody's died, and I was the last to know. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, you know? So I called my little sister, and she was crying and shit. And I said, you know, I cussed her the fuck out. I did. I was so angry and so hurt. And I'm like, you didn't even give me a chance to even know to come see her before she died. Like, I was just pissed the fuck off, you know? And because I feel like I keep getting robbed from everybody. I mean, it's bad enough that none of y'all been in my life anyway, but at least I could be able to say goodbye. Like, the
I don't
fuck, you
know,
know?
And you
JK.
you offered to keep
Yeah.
her,
Right.
to have her around, and
And
for
then
her not to communicate that with you is fucked up.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
and I just feel like y'all keep cheating me out of everybody's life, and I feel like it's
I don't know if because I'm sure she had granny on each side, right? So I don't know if the Nana was the same granny that supposedly didn't like her. I'm not sure because if you remember, it was her mom's mom that the sister was caring for, and she offered to care for her, and the sister was like, "No, you've had Nita, like I'm gonna care for her." So maybe it was her dad's mom who didn't like her. I don't know. She did a FaceTime call with her Nana. Yeah, I remember Heather. That's her mom's mom. That's the one her sister was taking care of when before she passed. So like I said, I think the grandma who didn't like her was her dad's grandmother.
just fucked up, you know. So you know, I cussed her out, and she was like, you know, don't ever fucking
That's what
talk to me
she's
again.
saying,
Which I
Diamond.
understand, you know. Da-da-da. So we ain't talked since, right? She sent me a long text after I cussed
Oh,
her
she
out and
said
said,
the
you know, you're no
mom's
longer my
mom.
sister. Fuck you, bitch. Blah 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 blah.
Well, if the mom's mom didn't like her so much that she didn't want to go over there, why would she want to take care of her? That don't make any which nothing's gonna make sense. So I don't know why the hell I try to make it make sense because it don't. Make it make sense because it don't. Oh shit, my bad.
Cool, got it. We hadn't talked since my nana died. It's been years now, and
That's crazy.
I texted her out of the blue. I
That's
was just sitting
wild.
in there and I said, you know what? I need to make this shit right, bro. Like, you know, this is my baby sister. I'm her big sister. I'm the big
That's probably why the sister was like, nah, her sister was probably thinking she don't even like you, girl. You know that.
biggest one. I mean, the biggest sister now because Nita's gone, you know. So it's me. I'm the oldest now. So I need to make this shit right. So I texted her and said, you know I hurt your feelings. I know I was wrong time. I know I was fucked up. You know, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. It was wrong timing. I shouldn't have said it. You know, I was full of emotions and I apologize. And if you never accept it, I understand. But I just want you to know I love you forever. And I'm sorry, you know. So that was like a couple months ago. And I was getting ready to go live. And boom, my phone rang. FaceTime, my little sister. I said, oh, fuck, somebody else done died. God damn it. You know, I'm thinking my Uncle Rick. I'm like, fuck. Because Nana and Papa both dead already. So I'm like, oh. And I looked at her. I was
Listen, by the way she's describing it, yes, the son would be the father. If his percentage was the highest, that is just how DNA works. But if obviously if the son is younger than her, it couldn't be a possible. You know what I'm saying? That's why like it's very hard to believe that scenario unless the son is the same age as the dad. Because again, if the uncle had the most if the uncle had more than percentage than the dad and the son had the most, then the son would be the father. That's just how it works. It's very black and white.
said, are you in the army? And she said, yeah. And I said, what the fuck? Like, and she said, yeah, I can't talk too long, but I got your message. You know, I've been in boot camp and blah, 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 blah. That's why I hadn't responded. And, you know, all is good. You know, like I accept your apology. And I said, whoa, whoa, fuck all that. You're in the
You go back to
army?
the boot camp?
You're in the army? I just started
Yes,
crying.
CP.
I started crying and she's like, wait, why are you crying? I'm like, I'm not crying sadness. Like, I'm just happy for you, bro. Like, and she was like, but why? And I was like, because I know that you got to be in the army to achieve something, whatever it is.
Oh,
I mean, I knew that you told me since you were a little girl, you wanted to be a dental hygienist. I just heard, and I was just like, that's fucking crazy. That's great. You know, my mom would be proud of you, bro. Like, you know, and I just was telling her, like, I was crying to her. I was like, I'm so proud of you.
I know, Seven.
And
I know.
she was like,
Just
you know, you're making me cry. You know, I'm like, well, it's good tears this time, you know. And she was like, well, as soon as I get out, I still got, you know, some time to go. And, you know, once I get done and whatever, I'll call you again and let you know where I'm stationed and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, okay. And I was like, do you have to fight? Like,
Fight.
Fight.
Me
yeah,
too.
trying to and then, my nana's dead, my papa's dead, everybody's dead. So ain't nobody been able to tell me they was proud of me until you. And I was just like, I'm proud of you. You know, I'm your big sister. So, you know, I want you to know I'm proud of you. You did a good thing. You know, my mama would have been proud.
Huh.
And she was like, you don't know. So then she's really bawling. She's like, you don't know how much I needed to hear that. And I was like, oh, I love you. Proud of
You
you.
know, Frank, I be doing that with my little brother all the time. Like, cause he be trying. He's got this. You know, he just opened up that shop and stuff. And
Yeah, I'll just letting her speak. As for being with siblings, I remember there was this one year I really couldn't speak. I couldn't talk to Kat.
Oh God. And I,
You laughed, but for real, I would shit myself.
I said, this is my baby.
I'm
She's
done.
like, oh God, yeah.
Mm-mm.
What? Hold on.
Yeah,
What was that? What? Who's she talking to?
Oh no, don't. Sitting crying, and I acted like I cat.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
See, now we want to know. Like, y'all can't do that to us. Now we
I
want to
know.
know.
I pretended I was crying, and I acted like cat was on the phone. I ain't gonna say what it was about, but
yeah.
I was pretending. She had said, Mary said, "What are you doing?" And I said, oh. She said, "Are you crying?" I said, oh. She said, "Oh no, don't cry, don't cry." No. And she's like, "Oh, we're gonna fix it. What am I gonna do?"
I was freaking the fuck
She said,
out. She said, "Here,
I'm
playing on my phone."
coming right back, and I was like, "Okay." And then and she was like, "Oh God," and
You laughed, but for real, I would shit myself.
I said, "This is my baby."
I'm
And then she's
done.
like, "Oh God, yeah."
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they got me good this morning.
Yes, according to her DNA story, her DNA results came back that her mother was somebody that she didn't, some other woman she didn't know, and her father, the most percentage was her cousin, her uncle's son, and her uncle was even more percentage than her alleged father. So yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. Right, Steph?
Morning, bro. I'm telling you, my
I
heart was
skipped it.
beating so fast. I don't know why you did that to me, bro. But I would be honest with you. I really thought that was Cat crying, bro, because she low key kind of cried like that. So I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Oh, fuck, 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 fuck." Oh, man, and then when they started laughing, I was like, "Hello, hello," and they're like, that's so like they got me so good. But yeah,
Lord.
yo, my mom had I think 5 kids. Okay,
Shout out to Sig P for that super chat. You can't call people in boot camp. Lies. Shout out to Eureka. I think she said she called her, right? Or she was going to call her and then the sister called, but who knows? Shout out to Eureka for that super chat. They laughing at her, not with her. Always. Or I guess CP. Shit. I don't know what's going on.
Yatrion went with his actual dad. The rest of us dispersed. All of us went in the foster care system. Me, CJ, and Steven. They try to keep us as long as we can, but keeping 3 together was really hard than keeping just me and CJ together. Since Kat is older than me, I remember her always living with my uncle Elliot. I would go visit sometimes. And 9 through 15, maybe 9 to 14, that's when I was with my abusive foster mom. You know, the one that called me a whore and all that.
Mm-hmm.
She would put things in my head like, "Oh, if you go to this group home, you're gonna get raped, and if you do this is what's gonna happen to you." So I was like really, really scared because as a child I was sexually abused by my foster mom. She had a best friend, okay? Her best friend's sons would come and watch us, and that's what he would do.
As well, but I can never tell them apart at all. Like at all. They both look literally like they can trick us. Now my nephews, on the other hand, like I'll call out a name, and now they play that game like where it's like, "Oh, I'm him, and I'm him," and I'm like, like wait a minute. So I got to look for a distinctive.
Not you saying they look alike, Lady J. Girl, you better tread lightly saying they look alike. Not twins looking alike. It can't be. Lady J up there saying her nephews are twins and she can't tell them apart. Girl, maybe they said that's racist.
Mark or something, or I'll go and, you know what I'm saying, like if they have one shirt on and they'll come to me, then I know it's them. At this point,
Or like TN tomorrow where they have like
Right.
a mole or something.
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah, like, but my cousins, I can't do it. Like they both look like spitting image. And they both had daughters, obviously by different men, but even their daughters look identical now. And it's
Oh, damn.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Different dads, but it's crazy. So I'm just like, well, I quit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe shit my mom said. I don't believe shit my mom said. Yeah, my foster mom said, okay, CJ's gonna
Right?
be 5150, and I'm like, huh? CJ's gonna be in a mental hospital for 3 days, and I thought it's because me and CJ we're on the internet a lot, you know, talking to older men that we're not supposed to and stuff like that, just looking for attention anywhere but there. And I thought this is enough. Like her words are getting so bad that CJ wants to take their life. Yeah, we gotta go. So I'll pick up the phone, and my social worker said, I know. And I said, nah, like, just bring the van, bruh. Like, we're packing up our shit and we're going. And she said, well, I'll bring it, but if you, and just in case you change your mind, you know, we packed up our stuff. We went to other group homes and it got worse from there. One group home, let me see. The group home I went after that, I was being drugged. I was not being sold. I was just being drugged. I didn't notice because I'm sleeping all day and, you know, I'm a teenager. So I'm just like, oh, today's Monday. Oh, today's Wednesday. I call CJ's like, I've been.
Shout out to Slick P for that super chat. The state prison that her dad was at after the robbery is a mental hospital in California. How did he end up there after the robbery in Arkansas? I don't know. I know her dad was in Cali because that's what she was saying, that after her mom died, they shipped him to Cali to her dad. And that's when she had to live in like Slab City or whatever. I would assume that's where it is, right? Is Slab City in Cali? I don't even know. I watched a documentary, but I can't remember. Yeah, it's in Cali. So I don't know. Right, Bonnie. Never, ever, not at all. But I didn't know he ended up in a. She may have said that before, but she did say he had some stuff going on, right? Yeah, Slab City's in Cali.
Been trying to get a hold of you for 72 hours. And I'm like, oh, I'm just so tired. Can I take a nap after this? And CJ's like, why are you so tired? And then CJ saw this lady.
Yeah. Yeah, they took the kids away in Arkansas. You're right. Yep. I don't know then. Who knows? The story, like I said, I quit trying to make sense of it because if you take, especially if you take all the story times and put them together, like everything she said, not just from one live, but multiple lives, and you put it all together, it does not make sense at all. But yes, you're right. They took the kids away in Arkansas, I would assume, because that's where her mom and stuff was. Yeah, she definitely is a one-upper for sure. I think a lot of it, she doesn't even know her damn self. Maybe they robbed banks across country. I mean, maybe. Shit, I have no idea. Maybe they were going to Cali to rob the banks. Shit. But yeah, but she said different stories about when they got taken too, because she's said before, I believe before it was they were robbing banks, they went to jail, she had to go to foster care. And then of course she said it was because of the stuff. Steph, I'm looking for the clips. Some of them I didn't make, like the one where she really talked about it with Jaden's baby mama. I didn't recap that one. Like I didn't make a video from it. So that's one I'm missing, and I was trying to find it.
Lady like giving me medicine, and CJ said, how do you know which one's Mary? And the lady just basically brushed it off and we called licensing.
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde, she got her name from the bank
Wow.
teller.
Yeah, so that group home to go if you don't know you won't. I was in that. We don't have to. CJ was getting bullied really
It's killing my baby to sit there and listen. You could just tell.
bad. Media to talking about my sister.
Yep, back on the phone.
She's like, oh, I'm perfect. I was being like
My mom was too. She has that.
fibromyalgia.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
No.
Right?
I
So
don't-
No, you don't.
Yeah.
She got
But
Blair's
what you want to
folder.
do is go to dark side.
Meet me at the dark side. I'm gonna
Well,
miss
Right,
everybody.
Of course, she always says, she's just remembering different parts and adding to it. But again, there's a difference in adding and then changing big parts of stories. But again, that DNA shit is all fucked up. Here, I think I got that one. Be caught up. I think the only live that I didn't recap already is just the one we had like an hour left of it the other night, but that's been a while back. That was like 4 nights ago. I think it was this one. Yeah. We'll see what's going on this one. Mary write a book.
Yeah, I did give it to everybody. If I wouldn't have gave my money to everybody, I'd have it.
Shout out to T Sizzle member for 7 months. For fuck's sake, thank you for helping me keep up. I've been stuck on replays. Hey, Outlaws Club and Green Team. Hey, yes, I have been trying to come live as much as possible, but I have just been busy. And I guess that's how it goes, especially with, the especially with my side jobs, Sometimes there's more than others, sadly. It's a sad thing though when there's more because I only get called in for 2 things. Someone's passed or someone needs an examination, if you know what I mean. So yeah. How long have you been live? 2.5 hours. We're right at the 2.5 hour mark right now. So we're just seeing what was on this live and then probably wrapping it up after this. Shout out to Slick P. Right, Val? Yes. And like I said, I can't control those 2 things. Definitely can't control those. Shout out to Slick P for that super chat. And who is a Spencer? Because May, Nita, the mom, and dad all have different last names. Well, if you remember, she had said that even on her birth certificate, there's a different last name, and that her father had all of these different aliases. And that he made up her name. She said that on the live where she was talking to Jaden's baby mama, the one I didn't recap, because it was literally like a 3.5, 4 hour live of just like she had this like bag of documents that she was going through. But yeah, she said her dad basically just made up her name, and that was because they were, on the run basically, and were, robbing banks and doing all this stuff. And that's where they got her first name from, the bank teller. I would assume May came from the month, but I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, she said the bank teller, that they were robbing banks and they were Bonnie and Clyde, and that's how they got the name. What was Nita's name? Shit, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure I've seen it before, but I don't know. Right, WTF, exactly. Bonnie, I'm telling you. Crazy shit.
Okay, quick question about the white girl.
I don't know,
Is she
Kyla.
blonde?
Well, obviously,
Mm-mm.
no, because even if the mother DNA didn't match, obviously she's still matching with her father in some capacity, or the person she says is her father. He's got some percentage, and then the uncle and the son have higher percentages. So she's definitely related to the father's side. Um, but I don't know about her mom being somebody completely different. I don't know.
What? You got a
That's
brunette?
strange.
I think her hair dyed like a reddish color.
Red?
It's
You got a
like
red head?
let me look at her picture right now. Huh? I don't think it's her natural hair color, but her natural color. Let me ask.
And what shade of red? Is it bright or is it dark?
I don't know who they're talking about. I don't care either. Or no
I feel
talk.
like, for me, this is my personal opinion, and I know y'all gonna get on my ass. If you have chronic illnesses, including mental illnesses, you can pass that down. And I feel like I would be damned if I passed down any of my illnesses to
didn't
my
know
child. I feel
that.
like that's not fair. I can imagine having my kid,
Hey, Sizzle. Hey.
with fibromyalgia, and with me having fibromyalgia, how the hell am I gonna?
Shout out to CP for that super chat. May likes to tell people they're nobodies, but from the sound of it, she's really a nobody with no real identity. Yeah, she definitely loves to tell people that they are nobody. And if they are any sliver of what she thinks they are, then it's because she did it. She made them. Like, shit's
Gonna take
crazy.
care of a child?
I guess, maybe I don't know.
You know,
Yeah, the shit's, I mean,
I just can't do that. And
from the sounds of it, if the DNA is correct, her dad wasn't even her dad. It was the son, and he must have got somebody knocked up, and then her parents took care of her like they were hers. I don't know.
What if my newborn has fibromyalgia? They're constantly crying about something I cannot fix.
Maybe the nephew, maybe the cousin or whatever, maybe the son was a teen parent or something, or got somebody knocked up, get really young. So the baby, I don't know. She has to be related to him somehow if that DNA, if the percentage is up there.
That would be super sad.
That would be so. Yes, life not easy. I have mental illnesses. This is nothing new.
Chat GPT.
I'm just saying.
Get off of here, take an intermission, and then get back on. And
You're on here. You may be like,
I'm gonna do TikTok later. Right.
Okay. I do. I've been diagnosed with it. Okay. And when I was skinny, okay, before I reached almost 400 pounds, okay, because you have to get there. When I was skinny, I was having pain.
Yeah.
All right.
Get there. That shit is so funny to me. Congratulations.
So, y'all, I'm losing it, and I'm still in pain. So fuck y'all. I'm gonna tell you something, Miss Maggie. I'm just saying. I said that was hypothetical. First of all, listen, Maggie, and secondly, the earliest age I remember having. So
yeah, we didn't sit down. And I gotta stand up for the whole time.
Yeah, I know. But I did like it. I did like it. I got up to the.
What do you mean? May would have been 7. Nita would have been 10. So they're 3 years apart. So yeah, 7 and 10. And then she said something about her having a pimp at 10. So I don't know. Yeah, China. That's how she got her name, girl. They got the name from the bank teller that they robbed. And like I said, they had to hear her say her name, or somebody hear the name, because it being written out like that, they had to have known that it was going to be Tiana versus Tiana, you know.
I don't know.
No, May's 250, and no, I am saying hold on. May's stomach is flat, point blank, period. I look at her Facebook and all that. Round is like, not to be mean on my sister. I love my sister. Me and CJ, bruh.
Y'all around ish.
No, we're round. It's okay to say we're round. We're big. We're fat. We know that.
Shout out to T Sizzle.
It's just hard. Like last night.
Shout out to T Sizzle for that super chat. Maybe's DNA is making the Kentucky Blue people make sense. That Kentucky Blue people, that's crazy. There was actually some in West Virginia as well at one point. And that's a crazy. If you've never went down that rabbit hole, that's definitely a crazy rabbit hole.
Night. I told CJ to go to the store. They came back with a bunch of, sugary snacks and stuff. It's just hard. It's harder for CJ. 250 is more than most men weigh.
Ooh,
y'all niggas can get some meat on your bones. Then anybody want no skinny?
Oh well, I'm 250. Y'all don't like it? So right up there. I'm still 250. 250, 250, 252, 250, 252.
Oh Lord. Oh, that's the same.
Follicles in your hair, right? That are not growing hair, right?
Yes.
No, I just told you what's medically proven is biotin, and the reason why biotin grows your hair out is because it stimulates the new hair follicles that are not growing. Like you have a lot of follicles in your hair, right? That are not growing hair, right? And the ones that are not growing hair, the ones that are not currently growing hair, what it does is the biotin tells it, hey, wake up and grow hair. So if you stop feeding it the biotin, it'll stop growing hair.
Yeah.
But you have to continue to take it for the rest of your life.
No, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, Vaughn.
In your shampoo, I thought you said there was onion and rosemary.
Onion.
Yeah, but that doesn't grow your hair.
I did rosemary water. It was growing my hair.
And nothing grows your hair besides what I just told you.
May is the hair expert, girl. You are not good. May knows it, honey. She is a licensed cosmetologist. You can't tell her nothing. She is the hair expert.
It'll help keep your hair growing, but not grow your hair. Your hair grows from the inside out. Your hair does not grow from the outside in. So no matter what you're putting on, so the stuff that you put in your hair, like shampoos or conditioners, hair grease, whatever, vitamins, scalp, whatever.
what it will do is either, for one, if you put too much shit, it'll clog your follicles, your cuticles and shit. And
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that from school. Yeah.
or what it'll do is keep your hair healthy to keep it growing, to where it doesn't break the fuck off like mine does. But it will not actually stimulate hair growth, meaning make it grow. Your hair grows from the inside of your body out. So whatever you put in on the inside of your body is what stimulates hair growth. So if your insides aren't healthy, your health is not healthy, you won't grow hair no matter what the fuck you put on the hair. It'll just help your hair stay there, or keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of our hair breaks off. Like we lose a lot of hair, or our hair get
Shout
dry, brittle,
out.
break off.
Shout out to Cherry Beth for gifting 10 memberships. We got 10 more on the green team. Congratulations to Donna, Pretty, Sky, Mrs. Welch, Sarah Bellum, Vicky, Becky, Ministry of Peace, My Eclectic Life. Oh, we got a Bay Gang in there. And Victoria. Congratulations and shout out to Cherry for welcome to the new members. Look at my Eclectic Life. I know she loves me. I knew it, y'all. I told y'all she loves me. Getting a membership. Oh man, I love it. That shit
Off, whatever the case may be,
funny as hell.
and the snap off, whatever. But as far as it actually making it grow, no, it's a proven fact that that's not true.
Every time, right, FBI? Every
That's why people say,
time.
I took my prenatal pills and my hair grew so much. That's because prenatal pills have biotin in them. Hair, skin, and nails pills all have biotin in them. It's a medical fact. Proven.
Oh my god.
Yep, I learned that in school. If you stop taking the biotin, the new hair that grows will fall out.
Wait, so I don't have to lift up the stomach? You know what I mean? Because mind you, I was
I'm tired of
4.
you with this lift up stomach shit.
Right,
What?
Linda?
What?
I'm
What?
tired of it.
Not again.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I was 385, right? And I lost 78 pounds. So I'm around 304. Okay, I'm still gonna have some stomach.
Oh, I'm sure, Doo-Doo. I am
Mary
sure.
don't give a fuck. She was gonna do it. Hell yeah. She said she didn't know what the fuck. I was gonna show her. Like bigger people, their stomach drops as they get bigger. But my stomach has gotten more,
Oh my
it's
I
gotten
don't know.
smaller,
I think
way
she was
smaller.
I think she was trying to give advice to Mary about, growing hair and stuff.
Doggy, 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 doggy.
Keita says, "Hey, Mary. Hey, Keita.
Hey. My
Right,
dog is
Eva?
attacking me outside.
You done?
That my doggy. That my doggy. That did my baby doggy. That did my baby doggy. What?
That's
What?
crazy,
What?
Mel.
You like outside? Yes, you do.
Well,
Running around in
clearly,
your
just listening to Ivan talk about how they did the high school diploma and all that. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if they got closed down.
Yes, you do like outside. You like it outside? Yeah. So get out here,
They
huh?
were probably getting
Humble.
government funding for for certain people and stuff. That's why they were making sure they were passing so they could get that money.
Wait. We feel good outside, huh?
My baby's all the way over here. What are you doing?
Nope.
May have it.
Tried to bite my foot. He's just playing. And I told him, nope. He tried to bite my toe. He's always trying to bite the toe that's messed up. Why he don't bite the other one? He likes the messed up toe. I don't know.
Is she still up? Hold on, Mary. What do you, Mary? What? I can't believe she asked this question. I'm so sorry. Let me get together. Mary, what do you? What about when you have sex? Does your boyfriend have to move your stomach for you? Okay.
The fuck?
I'm mad as shit. Oh my god, that was low key funny. Okay, first of all, Carjack, fuck you.
Maybe.
Secondly, I'm gonna be honest. The last one did have to push it up a little, but shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have to push it up a little.
That is fucking funny. Shut the fuck up. Had to push it up some. Girl.
He did, just a little.
I can fucking not, bruh. Mm-mm-mm.
And Carjack, actually, I am. I really am. I'm not gonna say I'm wrong.
Right, Classy?
What?
She said you're a good sport. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. That's what it was actually really
That's
harder when I was
crazy.
almost 400 pounds because they really because My stomach shrank, but when it was bigger, they really had to like push it.
She was CP.
They did, and that honestly, I'm
Wait,
be honest,
what
that's
she
what really
just
motivated
say?
because they really because my stomach shrank, but when it was bigger, they really had to like push it. They did. And that, honestly, I'm be honest, that's what really motivated me. Because when I was laying down, he pushed it up. I was like, you know what? Maybe I am too big. Maybe I am too big. 'Cause that was so embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gotta flip through the folds until they smell shit, then go back.
Oh
No.
God.
Jamie, let me tell you something. One thing I ain't gonna do is stink.
I
So
think people got a misconception of big girls.
yeah, for real.
A lot of big girls, we bathe extra just to make sure we don't stink
Mhm.
because we know that everybody thinks we stink. You know,
Girl.
that just don't be the reality at all.
Mhm.
Motherfuckers don't stink
Yes,
just 'cause they big, bro.
Eureka. And
Yeah.
then if somebody says it down the line, if somebody says it, because obviously Mary's making a joke out of it, but if somebody says it down the line, then they'll be bullying Mary.
I get the whole fuck off. Mm. I don't know what this is, but I gotta put it together. Um, mm, 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 mm. TikTok's starting to send me some good shit again. But I love it.
May, you laughing like
I
your
don't know
stomach
what
was
that is.
never. I've seen May when she was bigger, and my stomach does hang lower. May's stomach is not
Hey,
that low.
I never said that my stomach didn't hang. When did I ever say that? Nobody ever had to lift my stomach up though, ever. You
Yeah,
might have
I
had
could tell.
to push my pussy up some because you know that thing big. I might have had to gap these
Oh
legs
my
open a little
God.
wide or something. But no, I ain't never had to push my stomach up though. You know, nah, I ain't never had that problem. But I mean, if I'd have got any bigger, I'm pretty sure I would have. You know, I was on my way. Sure.
No.
But I'm also a lot taller than her. You have to understand that too.
Yeah, that's true.
She's like
That's true.
little. She's little. I'm big. Like I'm fucking 5'7.5". I'm
Yeah, I'm
tall.
5'1". Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see, I'm 6.5
Oh
inches
Lord.
taller than her. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
You know, she's little compared to me.
Mm-hmm. I'm 5'1".
The sizes are not the same. 300 pounds on me and versus 300 pounds on her don't look the same
At all.
at all. She's real short.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Bianca
Well, I
is
mean,
so
300 pounds is 300
messy.
pounds, no matter how you chop and screw it. But I'm just saying, it doesn't look the same on the different body frames. Just like 100 pounds doesn't look the same on a
That part
real
she
short
will.
person versus a tall person either. A tall person's going to look like they're like male, you know, and then a short person is going to look regular.
Yeah, see, that's why I want to be 150. Like, CJ, me and CJ were arguing about it
Maggie.
because I'm saying 150 for me is going to be a 1X. And CJ said, no, that's going to be an extra large. But
Yeah,
I
it
was
should
like,
be
Oh
large,
an
my
extra,
large.
goodness.
extra large, yeah.
1X and an extra large ain't much difference.
But then 2X and she's 250. But then I was like, oh, wait, May's
Mhm.
taller than me. So
But also, but
I would look like at 150, you know, after I get the skin removal.
probably if
See?
you're short, you'll probably
Yeah.
even at 200 pounds, you probably would look like this.
I don't think so,
No, my
I don't know
Steph.
how
stomach is
big
way
your
too.
legs are because your sister has small legs and you know she
Oh,
thinks
no, me and CJ got some
she
big
doesn't.
ass legs.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and- yeah,
Because I have real
we're
big legs. My legs are big, but I really think I got lymphedema in my legs, in my
lymphedema.
arms. I
Is
think I
she
Ooh.
got that
serious
for
right
sure.
now? Is she fucking serious? See, this is another example of one of those things that people have been telling her for years, and she has argued them down about it and said, there's no way, my doctor told me, blah, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden, that's what she thinks it is. Shout out to Cherry Gifted One membership. Congratulations to, what's it say? NNC. Shout out to Cherry Gifted One membership. Congratulations to Carlene for receiving that membership. Shout out to you, Cherry. But yeah, like now all of a sudden she thinks she has lymphedema. People have said that for what? How long? I know Christine has
Because
said
my
it for
legs do
years.
swell still. But if I wear
Shout out to Sherry for gifting a membership and congratulations to Whitney. We got 3 more on the green team. Well, welcome for a total of 13.
like tights, like spandex, like tights
Mhm.
stuff, like I mean, like leggings that are spandex, like stretchy, but they're
Yes.
still still compressed.
Shout out to Cherry for gifting 1 membership and congratulations to Heather for receiving it. We got 1 more on the green team for a total of 14.
Like they're still compressive,
Well,
even
Compressive, yeah,
tight,
yeah.
but
welcome.
not like hurt tight.
Yeah.
They my legs swelling or go down. That's why in some videos my legs look really really big, and in some videos my legs look small. So if I
Mm.
wear compression like
Tights and stuff.
tights that are
Mhm.
leggings that are like, tighter, like compressive
Mhm.
but still stretch, my legs will go down by themselves. Like they'll go down. And with lymphedema, that's what happens. Like it pushes the water out and you don't swell as much. But if I wear loose clothes and allow my body to swell, my legs for sure swell. I'll gain like 10 pounds over like the night. But I
I think
still have a problem with my water. Like before my weight loss, I had edema real bad, where I retain water,
yeah.
and I still retain water, and I don't drink near as much water as I used to, but I still retain the water regardless. I really do think I have the lymphedema.
Well,
I
is
think I
there any way
developed it as I got fat because I used
as
to
you
be on
yeah.
steroids.
Mm. Do you have to pay the doctor office every time you go for you to get it? Because I'm thinking if you can get it diagnosed, they can do the think what is that called? Suck the fat
And
out
I
for you.
think even in my coochie, I think I have that too. The lymphedema. I think I have it below the waist. Like, but then again, I
Like
think
it
I have it in my arms too. So I
like
think for
it's
sure I
swelling?
have it in my coochie. My coochie swells too. It gets fatter and then gets
Oh,
smaller. If I wear tight panties that are compressive, my coochie, the fat
Oh,
part of your
Jesus.
coochie, it gets
yeah. On
smaller.
top, yeah.
But then it swells just like my legs do.
I don't
So I think I
know.
just got it.
I
Yeah,
think you
because
should.
there's another lady that I know personally. I know her in real life.
Yes.
Hold on real quick. So I know her in real life, and she had
Hmm.
a tummy tuck too and lost lots of weight, right?
Hmm.
So even though she had a tummy tuck, even though she lost like 200 pounds with gastric bypass, blah, blah,
Hmm.
blah, right?
Yeah.
Her coochie hangs to her knees. Her coochie. It looks like mine, but hangs to her knees. That's how long it is. All
I
her
don't.
weight that she gained
I don't know
has
what your
went
coochie
to
looks
her
like.
coochie. Well, it's just a big fat thing. I have to send you a picture and show you.
You send me
I
a
don't have a
picture.
problem showing anybody. I'm gonna
Yeah,
send
you
you a
send me a
picture.
picture.
Show you.
I'm not.
Oh
I'm not like that.
my
I'm not gonna pull it out there.
God.
Trust me.
Oh, I don't
Okay.
care. Even if you did, it don't matter.
No, that's fucked up.
I don't hide. I don't hide this coochie, honey. I'll let anybody see this fat ass mama. But anyway,
Period.
but hers. Okay, so it's like the shape. When you see the shape of mine with
Yes.
me standing up regular, I'm gonna stand up regular and send you a picture so you get what I'm talking about because it's like a fat
Okay.
pouch, like how somebody would have a fupa, but my coochie looks like it would be a fupa, kind of.
Yeah, the
It's a
top
fat
part, right?
pouch.
Like
Yeah.
the top part.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what mine looks
it's
like.
my whole coochie is a fat pouch, literally. So when they did my tummy tuck, they sewed my stomach right to the fat pouch of my coochie. So it swells. Like I don't know. But hers like continued to grow after surgery. Like
What the fuck?
when she started gaining weight, her coochie gained all the weight. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and growing longer, like a big fat pouch.
Like all of it,
But
lips, vulva,
she never
everything.
gained no, the inside lips, the labia, and the clitoris. I mean, it's
Yeah, yeah,
still in there. In there, it's just that fat pouch. The outside coochie,
yeah, 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 yeah.
the outer lips and stuff. That grew. That whole pocket just grew bigger, bigger, bigger.
Oh,
It's down to her knees. Like she has to get a whole like. They'd have to cut her whole
yeah. They would have to cut it.
It's
I know. I
crazy.
remember
cut
this one
off.
girl on TikTok. She said that
Yeah.
her vulva was
Yeah,
kind of like
Christine.
long, so they had to cut it off. So I was thinking, damn.
Like mine is like a big fat pouch, like as if it's still connected to a fupa. Because when you have a fat belly, your coochie normally gets fat with the fat belly because it
Yeah, that
helps
makes
hold
sense.
up the belly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what the doctor said to me anyway. I was like, why am my coochie so fat? He was like, because you were fat and your stomach was fat and it
No,
creates like a support when you're pregnant. Your coochie gets fat to where it helps hold up your stomach. I'm like, oh. But now that I don't have a stomach anymore, it still sticks out more than my stomach. My coochie sticks out more than my stomach. If I'm
mm,
naked, you can see my coochie stick out more than my belly. Unless my stomach's swelling, because every night my stomach swells. Every night my stomach swells. Most people that had tummy tucks, the stomach still swells every night. After we eat for the day, our stomach swells
see, my
and
stomach
fluids and stuff.
swells
And then
too.
I wake up with my stomach flat
Swollen.
again.
Oh, flat
No,
again.
I wake
Oh,
up with it flat.
morning skinny. You
Oh
got that
yeah,
morning skinny?
I'm
Yeah.
skinny. No, I'm skinny all. My stomach is skinny all day until right about now. That starts
Hmm.
getting fat.
Hmm. See, I have a
Mhm.
problem. Like, I don't know. Like every time after I eat, I try to talk to the doctor about that. But I mean, you just fat. You know what I mean? He's not listening. Like right now, all I had was one small Japanese sweet potato, turkey meat because I don't eat the red, a little bit of salsa, and a little bit of sour cream. Stomach hurts.
Because you're hungry.
Okay, I think that's the end of it. Now that we've listened to more talk about big vajayjays and things like that. Damn, my thing quit. What the hell? My chat quit. There, I'll do it on my phone. What happened to not everything is shareable? Shit. Who knows? But I'm going to end it here. We've been on here for a good 3 hours. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Monday Madness. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. You guys are always the star of the show, and I appreciate you for it. I will see you guys tomorrow. And congratulations to all the new members. Shout out to Cherry for gifting those, and welcome. Goodness gracious, that's what we needed to end it on right there. Good Lord. Talking about it just hangs to her knees. Jesus. Oh, not all of us have matching cooters. We do not. And and I don't need to know. I don't need to see it. I take your word for it. But I love y'all and I hope you have a great night. For those of you who follow the malarkey, bye. Bye y'all. Sweet dreams. Good night.